Faithfuls, good evening. Duping Delight and Melon, Azza and Chloe and Toa and Carolyn. Hello, Dicker. Faithful, Mel, Aisha, lovely to see you. Tori, Azza, Leslie, P-Day. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Happy Thursday from this side of the planet and every side of the planet, because I think it's Thursday all around. Lovely to see you all. I hope you're all doing well. Carolyn, apologies. I was late. It's really cold today or tonight. It's really cold. So I was having a warm shower and it was really nice. But thank you so much for joining me today. Unfortunately, I wasn't available today/yesterday, and there's so much to catch up on. We've got Chantel's community post tabs of Julia being shaved, then a health update, and then mere hours ago, we got Things Are Getting Worse from Chantel Marie. Now, it's only been live. It was live 4 hours ago, and it's already to get 14,000 views, so I imagine a lot of people are going to go back and rewatch that. But obviously, most people know, unfortunately, there have been bombings and attacks in Damascus, and Chantel's chat was very concerned for her, and we are going to watch that conversation. This is 2 hours and 52 minutes of Things Are Getting Worse. Now, just a note, Chantel's just got a blank screen up, so we're going to watch Bears while we're listening on Chantel, and we're going to do it together because things are better together. Butterfly Box, thank you so much for joining the channel as a member, mate. I appreciate it. Lovely to see you. Chat, if you could all welcome the lovely Butterfly Box. Thanks, honey. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a good time, and I hope you enjoy your emojis. Yes. Love Fat Bear Week. Big fan, personally. So yeah, we're going to be watching Bears while Chantal talks in the background, because that's just kind of what we do when nothing else is happening on screen. So I love that for us. All right, let me get this wound up. Also, hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you. If you're new, thank you very much for returning. If you are coming back, I am not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight. Talks about things on the internet, watches way too much for too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. Now, just so everybody knows, I'm not super well versed in the current affairs. I hate using that phrase. Not for any other reason than we had like this kind of trivial, like terrible tabloid program on free-to-air TV here in Australia called The Current Affair, and it was terrible. But I've been trying to keep up. I've been reading the Al Jazeera like live feed as it kind of goes to get a little bit more context on everything. So forgive me for not being the most like aware of everything that's been going on, but I have been trying to catch up. Her health video is stupid. Carolyn, we might watch that tomorrow. Josie, thank you for the tag. Josie says, also know that Old Mate and Dee Dee broke up. I did see that. I saw Old Mate and Dee Dee broke up. I saw Amber Lynn's exes are coming out with more like DV conversations. I've seen, I can't remember, someone sent like text message screenshots to Milky, was it? About how like Salah's family don't like Chantal. Like, I swear, you step away for like 12 hours and everything just happens. Sophie, thank you for the super chat, honey. I hope you're having a good night. Sophie says, as Mr. G would say, where have you been? Rude. I've been busy. I had things to do. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get caught up. But honestly, this is why I shouldn't sleep. I just shouldn't sleep. I shouldn't sleep. Anyway, so yeah, let's get to, we're about to watch Fat Bears and listen to Chantel. So here we go. Oh, I've got to mute the bears. Hold on. Mute the bears. Play the Chantel. Hit the button. There we go. Look at that. A bear. Now, please forgive me if her audio is terrible. There's not much I can do about that, but I'll try. All right, the fan noise tells me it's working. We're 50 seconds in. Good for us. Oh, her fan is kind of like water sounds. You're right.
Hold on, guys.
Lottie, that's a good note, actually. You're right. I'm putting it in the title. Fat Bears and Foodie Beauty. There we go. Oh, she went away. Okay, well, that's fine. I can do two things at once. Save. Very good. All right, where'd she go? There she is. Nope,
Okay.
she's back.
I don't want to come on camera right now because I'm hot and I'm not wearing a hijab. So.
Anytime, bloody. All right, I got her max volume.
All right. I already see things are going nuts. So I just want to say hello,
Imagine her voice as a salmon underwater.
everyone. We are okay so far. I fell asleep for a few hours. Like before I went to bed, Israel had bombed. I'm sure you saw in the news, Damascus, the security buildings. They bomb areas close to.
I did see I think it was like a live, like news report that was happening at the same time, and I did see the square and the roundabout where she had vlogged, I think like a week ago, where the sword monument was. Terrifying.
And I woke up and Salah, unable to sleep, of course, he heard the bomb. There was a bomb pretty close to us.
Okay, I might be thinking incorrectly. I know Chantal's done all of this like hodgepodge Hobby Lobby attempt at like hiding where she is specifically. I thought they were like an hour away from Damascus, but maybe not. I mean, it's not specifically important. I guess it's just contextual to the stories that she tells. Bryn, thank you for the super chat, honey. Bryn says you have been missed, friend. It was like a day. Thanks, Bryn. I appreciate it. So much was happening. I hope you're having a good day. And Christo, thank you for being here for 25 months, honey. Christo says, hello, Zach and chat. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing great, hun. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a good night. Hello, hello. So, Sandy, that's a good point. Actually, we may as well like kind of open the stream with the conversation. From what I understood, it was like southern Syria there is a group. Oh, I can't remember what they're called. Hold on. I had a really good summary written down, and I probably should not have scrolled past it. So this is from Al Jazeera. Israel struck multiple sites in the heart of Damascus and warned the Syrian government it would escalate attacks if its troops did not withdraw from Suwaida in southern Syria. After the series of airstrikes, the Syrian government announced a new ceasefire in Suwaida, but it's unclear if it would hold after previous ones quickly disintegrated. So from doing a little bit of reading about the situation, is there's a group down there, and the government group and the other group are not getting along and doing terrible things, and bad things are happening. That's like the least good. The least good? My words. The worst way I could have possibly said that. But we'll talk about it more as Chantal brings it up. Farrell, thank you for the super chat, honey. Farrell says, so glad these are just our stories. Girl, honestly, having listened through some of this, all I could think the entire time was that, like, Poopy literally didn't want Foodie there. He never wanted you there, girl. He said, don't come here. It's not things. No. Mm-mm. And what did Chantal say? Not without my Poopy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I forget the name of the area, he said, but anyway, there's a military base there. So thank you guys for your prayers. So whenever I came here, I guess I didn't understand I thought things were a bit more stable, but...
Right, it's almost as if all of those government warnings and the Western, what does she call it? Western media propaganda? It's almost as if, like, some of that was worth considering before you moved to Syria for dick you aren't even getting. I know this looks like I'm yelling at the bear. I'm not yelling at the bear.
I also knew at the same time, this is not surprising to me at all.
Isn't it? You seemed pretty surprised when you heard, like, gunshots in the live stream behind you. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Which is why I might seem a bit calm, because I knew there was still a lot of sectarian conflict, and that's what's happening right now. And it's not just that, it's, I think there's more behind it.
I'm sorry, what did she say?
I knew there was still a lot of sectarian conflict, and that's what's happening right now. And it's not just that, it's, I I think there's more behind it.
Fox.
So, yeah, I feel like I don't really want to give a political opinion or anything like that. I don't think it's safe. Hey, Tracy. Hey, by the way, everyone. My mods, Breezeth, Plain Cheese, everybody.
That's a weird thing to say in the current situation, Foodie, but okay.
Thank you, thank you.
Livia, we had to sit through the last few weeks of Chantal being like, oh, everyone just like talks about Syria as if it's a terribly dangerous place. And you know, there are people happy here. And I'm not saying there aren't people happy there, right? But Chantal doesn't need to be there. Chantal's choosing to put herself there for whatever reason. Chantal thinks that it's propagandist that other countries are warning their citizens not to go to Syria because the situation type of deal is not as, you know, in control as a delusional Canadian on the internet seems to think. Which, thank you for the super chat, honey, which says, I woke up in the middle of the night, boo, and you're like, yay! P.S. Don't yell at bears. I apologize to the bear. I'm sorry, bear. Thanks, honey.
I knew, I'm really tired, guys. I woke up in the middle of the night. It's like 4. I wanted to go live, and because my data plan is weird, and I have the most data from 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then during the day after that, I only have 20 gigabytes of data. So if I want to upload anything, if I want to go live, I need to do it. Hey, Zach, is it like too windy? I'm just really hot, so.
Is it too windy? She says with the fan pointed directly at the microphone.
So before I came here, Salah tried to warn me, and obviously because my husband is from Syria, I was, you know, always aware, mostly through him, of situations in Syria, and, you know, he has a lot of loved ones here, he has a lot of friends here.
Chantal, maybe you need to take your, like, weird perspective about news and current affairs and, like journalists, and maybe you need to actually, like, read up on dangerous places that you want to go in the world instead of just going on the vibes, you know? Bailey, thank you for the super chat, honey. Bailey says Chantal looks a little slim and fuzzier. Well, actually.
And
thanks, honey.
So we would worry a lot about them as well, and just, you know, I knew that things were unstable. The government infrastructure is very fragmented, very unstable, and now I'm sure that it's just complete chaos. They bombed, I think, very near the presidential palace, the government buildings, and
yeah, literally the same road she was on during that vlog.
Now, one thing is, Israel seems to be targeting the government bases. Not civilian homes, but the surrounding areas. I think they've said that there's at least 400 people that have died so far. I'm not sure.
I don't know if that's accurate. Again, having only read Al Jazeera's, like, live feed of the last 24 hours, it seems like the agreed upon number is there's been 1 death, unfortunately, and 13 injuries. So I don't know where she's getting the number 400 from, but again, just a guy who can read, like, pages on the internet. I'm not saying don't believe Chantal. I'm just saying she's often ill-informed.
Government bases.
Lottie, good question. Lottie said, did you register your current location and status with Canada before coming live?
Not civilian homes,
hey,
but the surrounding areas. I think they've said that there's at least 400 people that have died so far. I'm not sure if that's accurate. That's what I heard.
Don't know where she heard it, but sure. Rach and Bailey, thank you both for gifting a channel membership each. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a great night or day. Welcome back to Mine Star. Lovely to see you both. Enjoy your emojis, and please make sure you thank Bailey and Rach for the gift.
I don't know if I'm able to leave. I don't, yeah.
Girl with black, that's the only part of the name I can read. I'm so sorry, girl. Thank you for the super chat. Girl says that people who keep worrying about Julia should be more concerned with Syrian people involved. I love cats, but not equal to human life. I think it's all context driven, girl, as well. Like, the thing is, I was thinking about doing the stream today and thinking, I often say that I'm very sympathetic to the situation, but less sympathetic to Chantal when it comes to conversations about, like, health and weight, right? I'm very sympathetic to the situation, and I think that, I can't remember what it was. There was someone, was it a philosopher? Someone. I remember reading this thing once about, like, how your emotional energy can only be put like can be put to best use in context, right? So like tragedies happen, but if you have the same emotional energy for like every individual and every individual output that happens because of tragedies, it can become like really exhausting. And so sometimes our lizard brains will focus on the known, like focus on how we relate, focus on like what's relatable in the situation and all of that. So I'm not saying like don't feel sorry for anyone. Like obviously this is a terrible tragedy for everybody, but context is quite important when it comes to like how, for me at least, like how I spend my emotional energy. So in this conversation, like obviously it's a tragedy for a lot of people, and it sucks that people were injured, and it sucks that people have passed. But in the context of like relating it to like a known, like I'm very sympathetic to Chantal's situation, and I feel bad for Julia. I feel bad for everyone in the like who is dealing with this. And there's no winners. There's just no winners.
Yeah, they're just bombing everybody at this point. I mean, Syria is pretty much defenseless. They don't have missiles and sophisticated military equipment. So, you know.
I mean, we're also listening to the same individual who a week ago sat here and laughed about laying back and watching missiles fly overhead, joking about fireworks. Like there's a lot of, and I'm not saying that Chantal deserves any of this current situation. Again, no one does. But considering all of the idiotic things that she's said, just across the across the spectrum, really, the fact that Chantal chose to ignore like government advice, more than likely her parental's advice, definitely Poopy's advice, and her entire internet audience's advice, she still finds herself here because one actually put it really well, I think, at the start of the stream, that it was Defiance that led Chantal here. And it is. And it's weird. Molly, thank you for the super chat, honey. Molly says, this is the cleanest. What? Is it the fish, Molly? Thank you for the super chat, honey.
No, we can't go live in Canada right now because
literally no one can tell Chantal. Not even government travel advisory can tell Chantal.
Immigrating to Canada is a huge process, and it takes.
Hey Fit, good to see you, honey. I hope you're doing well today.
It could take a year, and there's just no way. What's best for Julia? She'll be all right.
That bear is very confused.
He didn't take my passport. I showed it many times on camera. You can see if I can fly out ASAP. But I don't know about that. Like, Salah doesn't seem to. He thinks that it's going to stop. Like, there's apparently a ceasefire now in place recently. So hopefully that holds. There's been ceasefires before, and they were broken as fast as they were made. But the government here does not have the. I mean, I don't see them retaliating, and like hopefully the ceasefire holds. That's basically what I can say.
And having read, again, that Al Jazeera live feed, it does seem that the ceasefire agreement has come about because the current Syrian government and their forces have agreed to pull out of the south of Syria, which is seemingly controlled by the group who are backed by the Israeli military, who I can't remember the name of. Anyway, it's all very messy. And this is why I'm not known for the geopolitics, you know?
So yeah, for now I'm staying put.
Druze? Is that how you pronounce it? Druze?
We are, knock on wood, in an area where there doesn't seem to be any military. It's a very insignificant. We're not in, right smack in Damascus.
This is why I read things like Al Jazeera to try to like give me context.
Although
context matters.
It was a bit jarring to see the exact location that we were just in our vlog, like the Damascus sword, in that square, with the roundabout. We were there, Mm-hmm. Deftones Andy, trust a lot, but to be honest, Israel is unhinged. Yeah. Thank you, Andy. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, SA. No, Canada would not. I cannot bring him to Canada right now. Like I said, it's a long process. I don't think it's at a point yet where they would recognize any refugee status right now.
I mean, that again, Chantal decided to go to Syria even though the embassy just doesn't exist anymore. And again, do you think she's updated her like smart traveler thing? Probably not.
So, you know, Wanda, they said there was going to be a ceasefire. Thank you, Wanda. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's not easy, like, and this is just.
And I'm also assuming, considering like renewed conflict, that border crossing would become exponentially more difficult. Creative Cafe with Jamie. Hello, hun. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Feel free to tag me if you have a message.
General search, if you search the amount of places somebody with a Syrian passport can travel to, it's very limited.
Girl, we know that.
Yeah, I know. We're just gonna see what happens right now. Hopefully the ceasefire holds. Like, if, you know, things get a lot worse, I'm sure there's a way I could definitely leave, but it's not gonna be so easy for him, and I'm not gonna leave.
I don't know if you could definitely leave, though, girl. Like, if border crossings are closed because of nearby conflict, which I'm assuming, again, I don't know any of that for a fact, like, are we flying out of Damascus? Is that... Because wasn't airspace also closed for a hot minute there? Huh.
Him, you know? Honestly, I know you guys are probably way more worried for me than I am for me.
You should be more worried, girl. Sorry, Bear, this is not aimed at you, honey. You should be more worried. Maybe you need to be more concerned. This is how we get into terrible situations, Chantal. It's almost like you're missing a self-preservation, like, element.
I feel like, you know, I know most people won't understand that, but that's how I feel. Hey, Nina. Hey, everybody, by the way.
Lottie said, the live stream before this, she flippantly said, I'm not a refugee. My life isn't that exciting. I feel for everyone impacted. Foobs is playing dangerous games and complaining about dangerous prizes. I don't understand how she can just be so nonchalant about, like, active conflict nearby. And that's not just today. That's also the last week, including missiles overhead and gunshots.
My mom, I don't tell her these things, but I'm sure haters will.
Girl, if your mum isn't calling you daily, hourly at this point, I don't know, man.
Unfortunately. I don't blame you. I wouldn't leave my husband or pets either. Yeah. And Julia will be all right. I will guard her with my life, do what I can. But we'll see. Like, if it gets much worse or, you know, there's going to be a full-out war, I'll find a
Oh, that's people? Oh my god, there's a people! And bears!
way to get out of here. Don't worry about it. I think. I mean, I don't... Definitely Julia, yeah. We'll protect...
Oh my god, you can go and see the bears? I'm pretty sure they're not meant... They're like, far enough away. But look at that, there's people in the back. Sandy, thank you for the super chat, honey. Sandy says, Foodie is always the architect of her own downfall. For the most part, yeah, she wouldn't have found herself in a lot of situations if she'd, like, thought for a minute. Or, like, asked a friend. Voodoo, good to see you, honey. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for the super chat. Voodoo says some suggest we shouldn't encourage Foodie to leave because... AFO? But I feel if she's there, she may be taking up resources people with fewer opportunities need. Yeah. I kind of think for Chantal's own sense of, like, safety, she probably shouldn't be there. And definitely also because if resources start to get, like, harder to come by, I mean, she'll prioritize herself. Yeah. Yeah.
Julia above all, for sure. Cindy Ann, love and prayers for safety for you, Solange. Thank you, Cindy Ann. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Brooke, we don't need reaction channels to list countries.
Oh no, that's great. Hold on. Gregory, don't do this to me now. We're watching bears. Okay, just a minute. Sorry, chat.
Says it would be another
There we go.
Gaza. The world won't allow that. They've allowed so much so far, honestly. They're allowing Gaza to continue to, you know, refugee camps to be bombed. They're allowing Israel to just bomb the heck out of whatever, just to commit insane war crimes. No one's doing anything, so hopefully somebody will.
The way Chantal says that pisses me off. I'm very sorry. I understand that we can all collectively be disappointed and upset and enraged at, like, global governments not doing enough to help people and to stop wars and to stop genocide and to stop conflict and to feed people, and I get all of that. But the way that, like, Miss 400-pound eaten fried chicken in Syria says shit like this really grinds my fucking gears.
To continue to, refugee camps to be bombed. They're allowing Israel to just bomb the heck out of whatever, just to commit insane war crimes.
Go volunteer, Chantal. Go do things. Go make other people's lives better. Go improve the world. Or sit here sweaty, leaking on your sofa and... Great. Cool. Just sit there and complain, girl. Bailey, thank you for the super chat, honey. Bailey says she drains resources wherever she is. You are not wrong.
No one's doing anything, so hopefully somebody will help, but remember your places with your family. God bless you to everything else. You will be repaid times 10 in time. Thank you, Nina. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being worried, and I hate worrying people,
If you hated worrying people, you quite possibly would have rethought going to Syria. Including your family. Like, I don't talk about Chantal's family, but, like, her poor fucking mum. Like, to have your, your daughter come home running from criminal charges in Kuwait, to have to bunk with you in Canada, to get her set up in a new apartment and a new life, for her to be there for, like, all of a week and a half before running off to Syria. Like, phew. I don't have kids, so I can't imagine, but, like, that's a lot. World Traveller, thank you for the super chat, honey. World says, at this point, the Canadian government doesn't even know she's there. This can't be good no matter what. That's true. While she has internet access, she should probably go update. Yeah, for sure. Cafe, thank you for the super chat, hun. Cafe says, if you love someone, you get them to safety. Yes. Yeah. Agree.
Whenever, I don't know if Thailand's an option. Malaysia would be. Like, that would probably be,
Again, we were talking about... Oh, not bears. Sorry, bears. We were talking about Malaysia. We were saying how fun it would be to, like, go and, like, be a traveller and go and experience Malaysia and be a tourist and then go somewhere else for a couple of weeks and then come back and do all of that. I didn't think Syria.
Yeah.
Wobbles, thank you for the super chat, love. Wobbles and Bean says, did you hear her say, he can't leave Syria? No, I didn't. Maybe, I mean, I don't necessarily... We don't necessarily know what happened with the Kuwait residency stuff, right? But I'm assuming he wasn't planning to go back.
We were safe in Kuwait. Well, Kuwait was bombed too. It was bombed too by Iran, so not really. Probably safe, well, a lot safer, but you never know. In the Middle East, it's
Hey, Hats, good to see you, honey.
It's iffy.
Tiny bear got the fish.
So I just, yeah. So when I came here, it's not like I was completely, I see a lot of people saying, you're delusional, you think that it's just a picnic there. And I
Chantal, that was literally the energy of your first stream back.
I never ever thought that. I knew what I was coming into.
You came online and you said, haha, isn't it fun to just, like, lay back and watch the missiles fly overhead? Her words, not mine.
I knew how unstable it was here. There's still a lot of internal conflict.
No, you didn't. You said, you guys, silly, that's just Western media propaganda. We have vloggers, and, like, that Mike guy came here and ate a whole heap of food. It's lovely. Come to Syria. Enjoy KFG. Which
I honestly think that Israel should let Syria deal with. Like, I don't think that they should just be bombing everybody. And I think it's just they're taking advantage of the situation here, the instability. I don't know.
Interestingly, I was reading some military person's perspective on, like, the reasoning why the bombings might have happened, and it was purely around, like, causing chaos and confusion and, like, division in a country that's still obviously kind of finding its feet and obviously has a lot of like internal conflict still going on. Melanie, thank you for being here for 3 months, honey. Melanie says she just couch surfs in different countries. Well, that's true. You're not wrong.
Who's a homicidal maniac, and I'm sick over USA support. I pray we step in over Syria. Thank you, Deftones Andy. I agree with you, honestly, and I think the Druze situation is just an excuse, and apparently the US and Qatar, and Turkey, from what I've heard, are supposed to, like, I know the USA is, like, condemning what happened, but I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens, you know?
Lottie has a good note saying she described the challenges as just needing to rough it a bit. Oh, I'd forgotten about that phrase. And everyone's concerned with Western media propaganda. But go off, sis. See, now it's real, though. But even then, like, her defiance and delusion will still find a way to somehow make this totally not concerning.
And apparently the US and Qatar, and Turkey, from what I heard, are supposed to, like... I know the USA is, like, condemning what happened, but...
Maria, thank you for the super chat. I hope none of that happens. Like, oh, God.
I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens, you know? I did slow it, Tracy. Just let people talk shit. Why not just let people talk? I'm too lazy to slow it more. I'm so tired right now. Members only?
Well, and that's the thing, Melanie. Like, I'd assume that in active conflict, things like citizen access to the internet is probably going to be a relatively low priority. So if Chantal just disappears off YouTube for however long...
I don't think I'll be on very long, but I can't even read the comments.
Oh, Josie, if you search for Katmai National Park, it'll come up with the bears.
Pumpkin pie. I haven't been reading the comments much, like, because I'm just trying to get out what I want to say. Hey, ABCD. So, I don't mean, like, to save me, Larry. I meant just in general, like, I don't know. Alright, so, for now, I'm staying put here.
Maria, did I?
They...
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, I hope that doesn't happen.
Thank you, Witchy.
I obviously hope none of the conflict happens, but I mean, I think Chantal would be a fool to stay there longer than... Well, she's a fool for being there.
Yeah, I know, Nicole, yeah. Thanks.
Flower, this is recorded bear content.
I say, times like this, it's important.
It's just from a live stream, though.
Reach to know your neighbors. Find a women's prayer group or try to socialize. Your normal isolation mentality will hurt you in times like this when community matters. Thanks, I say. No, we do a lot. We're hardly ever alone, actually. And I kind of had a mental moment because of that. Like, we're just never alone, ever.
Sit right now. Polish Chick, thank you for the super chat and all those other streams where he wasn't there. Polish says he might not be able to leave because he's an able-bodied man under 60. The same thing happened in the Ukraine. When Russia attacked, he could get drafted. Oh, that's a good... I mean, yeah. Yeah, that could definitely happen. I don't know what, like... I don't know. I feel very uninformed about what the transitionary government, like, would do in this situation. Because also there's the big conversation about, like, technological advantages and weapons advantages and, like... I don't know. You'd kind of hope in the end that like diplomacy could win out, but I don't know. Again, I would just try not to put myself in this situation. Chantal.
I just don't ever film people we're with.
Because like the minute you think about like war and conflict and like death, the minute you think about all of that stuff, the part like your Komodo dragon brain should be like, don't go there, don't go there, don't be around that. No, get away. But Chantal said, not me.
Ever. So, but we are always with people, you know. Today we didn't really because we did go out today. And then whenever we came home, that's when all hell broke loose. I did some shopping, so I have like just a bit of grocery shopping and I cooked here.
Look at all these fish.
So I have a video of that coming out. And then after that happened, after I filmed our dinner and everything, that's when all the bombings happened, all hell broke loose. And Salah, I'm kind of just going with his... You know, I think he's been watching the news very closely, talking to people, and...
It blows my mind that Chantal could not even be bothered. Like, all through this stream, I hear the things that she's saying, not as if she's read them herself or had a conversation, but they feel so like an offhand comment from Poopy.
He just thinks that it's just to give it a few days or whatever, see how it goes. He thinks it's gonna just stop, so... Yeah. Thank you, gentle soul. I don't think a lot of you would leave your family, your husband, your family, would you? I mean...
I think... In this situation, I think it's foolish that you even went to Syria. Like, that is just the biggest thing. I also think it's kind of foolish that you decided to leave Kuwait, but I guess calmer as a kitten, and Bruce really came through on that. So yeah, I don't know. For me, at least, I probably wouldn't have put myself into a situation where like active conflict could lead to bad times for me. That's what I might consider. And the thing that Chantal doesn't seem to consider either, and what I think makes it very selfish that Chantal's even there, is that she doesn't consider how much pressure and effort her being there puts on everyone else. Like she's so oblivious and entitled at the same time that she thinks just her existing there doesn't put additional pressure on. Like Poopy didn't need to do that solar and that solar battery and fix the fridge, and he didn't even want her there. His plan wasn't to stay in that apartment or whatever. His plan was just to be there for a minute while the family home was getting fixed up, and then he would like build that or whatever the situation was. Like Chantal's like, I would never leave my family. And it's like, girl, not only would you be in a safer place so that they wouldn't have to worry about you, but they would also not need to worry about like all of the creature comforts that you need and non-stop complain about not having. Like you would be in a better spot as a unit if you weren't in Syria. If you were back in Canada.
Thanks, Deftones Andy. Thanks, Witchy. I don't know if it will stop, as in I really think maybe the immediate bombings, but I think that there's still a very long road ahead for Syria, and I knew that coming here. So I'm not gonna sit here and act all like, oh my gosh, because I'm remaining calm and just trying to keep a clear head and trusting my husband as well.
I'm shocked that you were like, Kuwait's going to levy a criminal charge against me for debauchery. Let me fly out the next day. Meanwhile, oh no, like Syria is actively being bombed. I'm going to stay? I don't know, girl.
Yeah, Nina. My husband is Afghan and I wouldn't leave him if this were my situation. Exactly. I'm not just going to tuck tail and run. There's no way.
Girl, the thing is, I'm sure that there are so many people who just exist in the world where active conflict is occurring, who wish that they could go, who wish that their situation didn't have them where they are, and you are actively deciding to put not only yourself but other people around you in danger because you said, I'm not going to tuck tail and run. What's the worst that could happen? Lots, actually. Terrible things could happen. You're better off in safety.
There's no way. Hey, Vanessa. My husband would never...
Well, Clutching, you're right. She did tuck tail and run in Kuwait.
...put me in a situation. Well, Katie Kate, can you explain how my husband put me in a situation when he told me not to come here?
Poopy didn't put her in this situation. This is all Chantal's doing. This has nothing to do with Poopy.
Because he was worried about me?
She acts like an MC of an action movie.
Like... So to put this on Salah is just stupid. Absolutely ignorant. This is not his fault.
Yeah, it's Foodie's fault.
And for people who wouldn't come here, you're not me. You're not married to somebody in the worst situation in the world. One of them. You don't have love for him like I have, so you'll never understand that.
Girl, what you have is obsession. What you have is distrust and unhealthy and like fucking weird. That's what you have. I get it, and I hope I never find myself in a situation where people I love are in danger or in conflict zones or in wars. And I'm touch wood, I'm very fortunate and privileged that I do not have that concern in my life. But you are just making life harder by being there. Not just yours, everybody's. You're making everybody's life harder by being there, Chantal. Go back home to Canada.
I understand and respect your decision to stay with Salah and Julie. I do the same. Much love and prayers to you, girl. Thank you, Pumpy. I appreciate you. Yeah, thanks, Nicole. It's not about trusting his judgment when he told me not to come. It's that I didn't care.
Yeah, she's defiant.
I don't care about the danger, like, in a way that you guys think I should. You know what I mean? Because...
Yeah, self-preservation is not a strength of yours. Yes, we get it.
I knew about it coming here, Thanks, Snitch. I broke up with a woman because she wanted to move to Saskatchewan. Well, you don't want to be bored to death. Do you all know Celeste's situation? Why is he there? Do not judge lest he be judged. To marry someone is to accept them. She accepts him and he accepts her. Exactly. You know? So, um,
Hey, Lindsay, good to see you. It's the vibe.
yeah, so I'm here for now anyway.
Not the vibe.
We'll have to wait and see. Thanks, Nikki. Yeah, I don't care if it's a dangerous situation. I'm not leaving him. I'm not. So I leave him and then what?
She really does. I've started reading a Brandon Sanderson book. I can't remember which one. I think it's not the Mistborn trilogy. It's the other one, the King of. It's the one where they control gravity. Anyway, and I know I've shat on Brandon Sanderson in the past, just because he wasn't quite Robert Jordan. But that's okay. That's my own personal thing. I just wanted something to read. But she really is sounding like she's the main character of her own book. You're right.
I'm safe and he's not, and no.
Life
Sorry.
Random, thank you for the super chat. Honey Random says she acts like this is some romantic Romeo and Juliet story. Thank you. Girl, Romeo don't want you.
But
Agreed. Thank you for the super chat.
we're just gonna stay put for now and see what happens. We might.
Romeo wants Mephistopheles, or whatever his best friend's name was. It wasn't Mephistopheles, was it? That's from Cats, isn't it?
I don't know what we'll do.
Not Romeo x Mr. Mephistopheles fanfic. That exists. I'm so sure that exists. Mercutio, that's the one. Not Mephistopheles. I was close.
There's like a few countries he could go to, and then after that visa is over, what? He has to come back here or travel to another. It's just we have Julia. It's just like I don't know. I think it's better to just ride it out a bit, but we'll see.
Sure, Chantal. Just write it out. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Polish, thank you for the super chat again, honey. Polish says, when Russia attacked Ukraine, I dropped everything to get my mum out of Poland just because we're from a town just 30 miles away from the Belarus border. Oh, honey, I hope you and yours are all safe and well. Thank you for the support and take care of yourself. Big cup of tea to you and the family. I do not understand Chantal's defiance. Like, it defies, sanity. I don't get it. I don't get it. And maybe someone just needs to tell her that she would be a larger burden, no pun intended, should the situation get harder. Like, what happens if she can't get her medication? What happens if, like, food becomes scarce? What happens if, like, fighting is literally on their doorstep? Like, girl, go. Be gone, girl.
Thanks, ECP. That anxiety alone would kill you. No, I'm alright. No, I don't think they destroyed the statue. Was it? No, I don't think the sword got destroyed. I get you. You would rather live in danger with him than safely without him. That is what love is all about. Thank you, Nina. Thank you. Yeah.
She's a nitwit, so you're right.
Trying to leave now is more dangerous. Yeah, honestly, so what we're being advised to do is, just stay put. Stay in the house. So we're just staying in the house.
Okay, so I know now isn't the time to bring it up, but I'm assuming we're not getting a lot of, like, travel vlog content. Okay. We did get a health update, though.
I think you're doing right by staying by your man. Thank you, Blooper World Order. Yes, you don't have to come because he fears for your well-being, a huge responsibility with you there. He's got to be far more stressed. I think he would be even worse if I wasn't here now.
I don't. I think Poopy should come online and tell us. Because, again, he seemed pretty vocal about not wanting you there originally. So, I think that opinion is probably the same.
That's why he's worried for me, but of course he wanted me here at the same time. Like, do you know what I mean?
Hold on. Could you repeat that?
I think he would be even worse if I wasn't here now. That's why he's worried for me, but of course he wanted me here at the same time. Like,
no, that's a lie. He literally told you not to come here.
Do you know what I mean?
No, it's the title of one of my previous streams. You're a liar. Polish, thank you again for the super chat, honey. Polish says, thankfully Poland is safe for now. I encourage you to look into Poland's history to see why Russia will always be a threat to us. Always has been. Thank you for the super chat, honey. Yeah, I'm not big on... I am very ignorant when it comes to history and geopolitics. I don't really know much, to be fair. Just how to, like, work my mouth sometimes. Ding. I remember reading like when was it last year? Maybe I was reading about like the corridor that leads like Russia through to other European countries and how like that's all extremely important. But I don't know if I read much about Poland. But thank you for the super chat.
No, like, thank God, that I hope this doesn't happen, but he seems to have had the sense to find a place for us that wasn't, like, it's such a weird name, and it's like a small, it's like not, it's pretty close, like within kilometers of bombings, we can hear them, but it's not.
Girl. Again, I consider my privilege so highly when Chantal sits here and says, we can hear the bombing.
It's that close.
Why are you there? Go home.
To where it's like a red zone, So that's another reason we're just trying to, yeah, your husband wants you there, you want to be together, exactly, there's not much to explain. Yeah, but you know what?
Your husband doesn't want you there. Your husband said, don't come here.
He's a P, it's war world, right? Like, you'd think.
If anyone who is like active in Chantal's chat wants to be in this chat and try to have a conversation about what the actual reality of the last 2 weeks has been, please feel free. Also, that's weird, but like, y'all, reality. Let's check in.
But there's not really, it's not like a full, it's not, I don't know how to explain it. Wartime journalism, no thanks. I think some people forget that you don't owe anyone an explanation, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, he was reluctant at first.
Marissa, hello, good morning, honey. How's it going? Did you watch this? Hello, Lisa. Good morning.
Very, he was,
We're watching Bears to John Cedar because Chantal hasn't got a camera on, so it's Bears.
Worry for me coming here, of course, because then he'll have to worry about me, but I think, he's seeing that I'm not.
Oh, Nessa, good to see you, honey. Nessa says only followed her story a few months ago. Oh my god. Have you got any questions, hon? We'll catch you up. It's fine.
A wreck, like I'm just being composed and collected. So, yeah. I have no idea if there's foreign journalists, I don't know.
I mean, I imagine there would be. Well, maybe.
I could be in Canada, air conditioning, eating fast food and edibles. While my husband is here with my cat in danger, yeah, I could really enjoy myself. You're right.
It's not about enjoying yourself, but I think just the general understanding is that Chantal offers nothing by being there. Chantal really only puts additional stresses on Poopy and Julia, to be fair, while she's there.
Husband, what, am I saying the word wrong, Nostune? How would you say it? I'm not allowed to have a husband, I'm not allowed to love somebody, I'm not allowed to have my own family, like, ride or die.
Oh my god, not ride or die. Fuck off.
Yes.
She can't ride anything.
My cat is fine, she's not in danger.
Remember sit and can't spin? Yeah.
Yeah, it does give you a whole new perspective and gratefulness on life. Exactly, I feel like, this is like a normal for the people who live here. Like this place has been seeing bombs and war and for many, many, many years.
Yep. Another reason maybe not to go there immediately. Chuck and his ducks, thank you for the super chat, honey. Chuck says, if Teardrop told her that it's the haters dropping the bombs trying to get her, I truly think Chantal would believe her. We're all so jealous. She lives in such a delusional state that I would agree. And Lisa, thank you for being here for 24 months, honey. Happy anniversary. Lisa says she doesn't understand the privilege she has. No, not at all. Not like she can't see from her blinders, and her blinders are made of delusion. Probably cheese.
So. And I bet you the airports are not even sending out flights right now in Damascus. I would really, really, really doubt it. I trauma dump on you? How? You're not forced to be on my channel listening, right? Like, poor you, I trauma dump on you. Well, just tune out.
No, wait, hold on. Sorry.
God forbid I talk about what I want on my channel.
as I was, again, listening to this earlier today, I thought, wow, Chantal's got a lot of attitude for her chat at the moment. That's weird.
If you'd waited a month, you'd probably not be able to get in there at all. You'd be a wreck. Yeah, exactly.
Look at all that sushi. Lydia, thank you for the super chat, Arnie. Lydia says, many years ago, childhood foreign exchange sweetheart, lol. I married a man from a former USSR country in 1998. I learned a lot about privilege. Yeah, I mean, it's so interesting. Again, I don't have that experience, Lydia, and thank you for the super chat. It's so interesting seeing Chantal just, like, able to acknowledge her place in the greater world, I suppose, but not like, she seems mad at everybody else for privilege, as opposed to being, like, grateful that was her experience, and, like, being empathetic and understanding to people's experiences who aren't like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, she was sitting there before just, like, blaming the entire world for letting atrocities happen, and it's just like, yeah, things are fucked, things are terrible, people are awful, like, we gotta find a silver lining somewhere, hun.
You know? So yeah, I'm not...
I don't think she knows what empathy is.
Leaving right now, so...
Mel, thank you for the super chat, love. I hope you're having a good night. Mel says, I discussed this with my hubby tonight. He was shocked that a man would not insist his wife get to safety. He asked if Poopy hated her. Well, the answer to that question is yes, I think. We know that Poopy did not want her in Syria. And I think... I don't know. I'm really interested in, like, what ultimatum Chantal must have dropped. Because she kept saying that Poopy organized the taxi and, like, border crossing service or whatever that was. So, but then Chantal also said that he only had, like, 48 hours notice that she was rocking up at his front door. So he had to, like, plan something for Chantal to get there, which means there was a conversation. Like, Chantal didn't just board a plane and say, I'm gonna be there, like it or lump it. I reckon Chantal threatened him with something, personally. Polish, thank you again for the super chat. Love. Polish says, I can imagine him tossing her quackers to their children. Not the quackers! They would at least get confused if nothing else. I hope that never happens. I think that Chantal hasn't really considered her own capabilities in the scenario or the situation. I think that if Chantal's able to get out of Syria, part of me thinks that that's what she'll do. Mostly because that's the sane thing to do. But then I have to remember it's Chantal, and she, like, is so desperate to be in a relationship that she's doing all of this.
You never use the word husband. Well, you probably don't talk to, you know, a bunch of people publicly, thousands of people publicly either. Leech, I'm not thinking about haters at all in this situation. It's so self-important for people to think that I make any decision based on what others think about, like in times like this especially. Like, do you think I honestly care?
Girl, you know what? At this point in time, you do probably just need to shut up and listen to someone else and take their advice. Because I don't think your situation is very good.
Like, that's so odd that people think that.
And it doesn't need to be a hater. It can be your mum, it can be your aunt, it can be a therapist, it can be Rena, it can be Justin and Tracy, or Carly and Charlie. But honestly, girl, get yourself a good Judy and actually take some advice from someone. That's never going to happen because of the way you are, but God.
You know?
Oh, Havasu Mum, I did see that mentioned. Was it just happening in the chat?
I never said the travel advisory was incorrect. I never said that.
Was that, sorry?
I never said the travel advisory was incorrect. I never said that.
You said it was propaganda.
Why does everything have to be an I told you so? This situation is bigger and beyond.
It could be the Canadian Travel Advisory Board, Lottie. But that's propaganda.
Any stupid internet drama. You know, but, yeah. You didn't tell me anything. When did I say that I knew the situation in Syria? But these things also, like, this is a new development, right? So.
Yeah, and literally, like, if you type in how to leave Syria now, the very first link I have is from Smart Traveller, which is the Australian government's like travel advisory organization. And it says, entry and exit conditions can change at short notice. If you travel to Syria despite our advice and don't have Syrian identity documents, you'll need a visa. Also, Canada doesn't know that Chantel's in Syria. So that's fun. Not fun. Terrifying. Terrifying.
Oh. Are the locals giving advice? Well, we were just advised to stay inside and not visit those areas, obviously. Certain roads are closed. People saying we warned you. You didn't warn me about anything. I knew.
They did.
How
literally everybody did.
bad it was. I know how bad it is. I know I could possibly die here, and I'm not leaving.
Okay, main character.
So I don't know what you're on about that.
What would be the fictional tale of Foodie Beauty? What would we call it?
So.
Because she's obviously the main character, Chantal Moret. That's her.
And Syria was,
she's writing her own fan fiction, but it's her life.
Things are getting a bit bad now, but they were more stable. Like I said, a lot of people were coming here for tourism. Do you think people like Mark Weens and big major YouTubers would come here for tourism and not, and act like,
Oh, Savitri's so
but with Assad gone, it would be, it's not about being defiant. It's not about being defiant.
That's literally your major function. Butterfly Box, rather, thank you for the super chat, honey. I hope you're having a great day. Yes. Butterfly says, I think after some reflection, Chantel's refusal to accept reality comes under Freud's neurotic defense. Have a Google. It's regressional/denial. Oh, interesting. Thank you for the super chat, honey. I'm not a professional whatsoever, and I certainly am not that smart. And lost my words, apparently. The interesting thing with Chantel is that she's had so many opportunities. Like, it's actually hilarious. Hilarious? Insane. That's the word. She's had so many opportunities to work with healthcare professionals to try to get her life, like, not even her life, just the way she sees and speaks about so many things sounds so out of pocket, left of field, like, not in this reality. And it blows my mind that she's managed to, like, build this sense of grandeur and delusion and, like, exist in a world that, I don't know, part of me thinks, like, it's the defiant nature of Chantal being like, I can never let the world see me lose. And that's kind of what we saw when, like, Cat's Away for You and all, like, the Scatgate and the cheating and CPAP Rescue. Like, when you see her confronted with reality, it's literally like a sharded reality, as it were. It's like a mirror's broken and Chantel's confronted with reality for the first time in a hot minute. And I'm just surprised that hearing literal bombs doesn't cause that, Wild. P-Day, thank you for gifting a channel member as well. Honey, I appreciate it. Welcome or welcome back to Firewalled. Enjoy your emojis, and please make sure you thank the lovely P-Day. And Chuck and his ducks, thank you for 32 months. Chuck said, Humpty Dumpty returns, a Syrian tale of stupid. I like that.
It's about, I'm not leaving my family here. That's it. So I know the dangers. It's not, I can't say I don't care, but it's just that, I'm not scrolling all the way up to read a comment, sorry. Message me privately, Tracy.
Oh, Tracy? Oh, is this where she starts fighting with Tracy? Will Tracy become a burned Beezer?
Yeah, the borders are probably closed.
Oh, Agnes, it's bonkers. You can see, like obviously getting highly emotional in stressful situations or whatever, like, that's explainable, but, like, it is quite wild to see Chantal confronted with reality and it just, like, pops.
Oh, I think I saw your comment about passing away. I'm not thinking about that, Tracy.
Yeah, to be fair, both of them were safe in Kuwait. I guess that got fucked up.
You are in imminent danger? Like, that means immediate danger. I'm not right now. No, I'm not.
Oh, well, that's okay. You can just tag me, huh?
But, yes, I do put my faith in God, exactly. That's right. or any of you right
The
here
wine.
listening. You could be buried alive in rubble at any time. That is something that I have to deal with living here, and you know, I'm aware of that. The thing is like you're not telling me anything new, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, she's cracked the code. Just don't give a fuck, apparently.
You left them in Kuwait quick fasting in a hurry because, yeah, but that's different.
That's actually a good point from someone in her chat saying that she literally dumped them in Kuwait without giving a fuck.
Snake charmer.
How was that different?
What's different?
How was that different, Chantal? That's a really good point. Snake charmer, well said. How is that different? Chantal dropped trowel? No, wait, that's not the saying. Dropped everything. Chantal dropped everything to get on a plane literally the day after a potential, like, criminal charge from the Kuwaiti government. But this is different, you guys.
You don't know, like,
it's the exact same thing.
like the complete circumstances. You don't know what had to happen, like how it unfolded, etc. After that. So, yeah, exactly. ABC. Like I know my situation. You know. Thanks, Nervous Rider. Thank you, JC. Well, to pass the time stuck inside, we just got stuck inside. You might hear Salah snoring beside me.
Bex, Sassy Bear, thank you for the super chat. Love. Bex says, as a bear, I support these images. I'm glad. Look at how much salmon.
Hey, Danny Love. If the power will completely go out? It depends. No, actually, because even if they destroy the power infrastructure even more, we have solar power. So.
And that can run a CPAP and a fan. Not trying to besmirch the good name of solar power, but like...
Duolingo. Yeah, so... why he came to Syria is personal, and yeah, that's all I can say.
I'm assuming because neither of them were welcome in Kuwait anymore.
Her haters do not want her leaving. Yeah, there are actually people who wish death upon me, and whatever. I don't care what they think. But honestly, like if you're that type of person, it's really strange. You should really reevaluate your life. Or, I mean, I'll just pray for you. That, you know, if you have that lack of a heart, it's worrying.
Polish, thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships, honey. I appreciate it. Welcome or welcome back to everybody. Enjoy your emojis, and please make sure you reach out to the lovely Some Polish chick for the gift. Thanks, love. Chantal, look, I don't wish harm or death upon you or anyone. That's not my jelly. That's not my jam. What I will say is that I think you are fucking stupid if you stay in Syria, and I think it's ridiculous to try to argue with the chat that you're there as some like moral, like ethical moral stance, I guess. Like, it's just dumb. Go home.
There's people like that in the world. Thank you, Tammy. I do care about myself, and I just put my faith in God, and you know.
Yeah, I don't think you care about yourself or you're putting faith in a higher power if you're actively putting yourself at risk.
Whatever happens, we'll see.
Like she's not the Knights Templar saying her faith is her shield. Like, this is bonkers.
Yeah. You know, I'm also not trying to downplay the situation. Like, we just don't know what's going, you know. Did I complain, guys? Like the super chat said, did I complain? Did I sit here and say, oh my gosh, like what did I do coming here? Like, no. When did I?
No, because that's not complaining. That would be an understandable reaction to the situation. This is not an understandable reaction.
Ever complain?
Hey, Roro. Timo, thank you for 5 months, honey. Timo says, Chantal... Hold on.
When did I complain? I'm pretty calm, yes.
I do not understand Chantal's choices. And I've been watching Chantal for a really long time, and it's weird because sometimes I can pick out the thought and see it play out. This is Chantal's decision to be in Syria is purely driven off of I can't trust Poopy and I can't lose to my haters. And that's unhinged behavior. It is unhinged to decide to put yourself at so much risk and so much danger just to say, fuck the haters. Like, that's crazy.
Andy, oh Allah, we make you a shield against them and seek refuge from you from their evils. This dua is for protection from enemies or those who wish harm. Thank you, Deftones. I mean, thank you. Appreciate that prayer. Hey, Maxine. Sorry, guys, if I'm missing comments. Like, it's really just, I'm just kind of tuned out. Thank you, yeah. Selective hearing, yes. Does your burner leak carbon monoxide? That's like another thing. Like, why do people, like, do you know how many people use these every day for cooking? This is like what mainly people cook on here.
Oh, the butane thing?
Every day. I mean, so, no, I don't think that, you know. Actually, the way they heat...
Oh, thanks, Canadian. I try. I'm not great with my words all the time, but I try.
In the winter, too, is with these, like, I forget the name he said, but... Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm okay, and...
And she did this for a further 2 hours, by the way.
I'm not leaving right now, anyway. I don't know if I will in the future. If we will in the future, I don't know.
Polish! Thank you for the super chat. Who said that?
Right now, it looks like Israel's just bombing the military bases. So, inshallah, there won't be any more. Maybe the ceasefire will hold. But
heretic, that was you? Wow.
I think that...
Psycho, hello.
I think the political motivation behind it is not just what is being said. I think that Syria is unfortunate, like just a feeling, and I hope I'm wrong. I'm just really far away from, and you know, any stability at all, and that's really sad because I think so many innocent, like, forget about the military, forget about the...
Gloating, thank you for being here for 35 months, honey. Gloating says, I just turned into Animal Planet. What's going on? Chantal has no camera today, so we're watching bears.
Political groups. Think about the people who really suffer here. Like, you know, a lot of innocent, just regular civilians. Just, you know, they're the ones who suffer in the long run in the end. So...
Girl, we know what wars and conflict do. We don't need you to explain it.
Yeah, that's war, exactly. So many, yes, children, prayers for them all, yeah. So... I don't want anyone to die. I'm not taking any sides in this. I'm not, you know, we are not pro-war. We are not pro anyone getting killed and hurt, regardless of your religion. We're not like that. It's awful.
I feel like this bear is torturing these poor salmon.
So yeah, thanks, Mitchie. I don't feel like it's the thing for me to do is to leave him.
Oh, he got one!
There's just...
Oh, I missed it.
I think that now that I'm here, he's like happy and just wants to stay put for now, and he doesn't seem worried at all. I think he would, I don't know. A Western spy, yeah, right. No. No.
I don't think the bear's trying.
Well, you can't please everyone, Tracy. Some people will not like you just for having love.
I think the bear's being selective. Like, he wants the biggest one. I think he got it.
For me, you know, so... You're helping him pay his bills. I haven't had access to money of my own since I got here, so no.
Chantal went on road trips to cross borders, allegedly.
But whatever. People are always going to think that. People are always going to think, you know, we're not married, whatever. I'm so not concerned about little trivial things like that right now. You know, think what you want. The main roads and airports are...
I'm sorry, Bear, did you just throw it back?
Closed, yeah.
He took one bite and was like,
Yeah, we're here for now.
It's not worth the calories.
We're stuck here. Hey, Bear. Yeah, I'm okay. Who cares? Y'all are married. Both of your money belongs to each other. Yeah, that's true. Like, in a way, you know, Superboy, like, it's not really, you know.
No, Chantal, your money is yours. You give it to Poopy.
Every married couple I know.
That's how that works.
Always like that. Yeah, they're a family, so. But after what I went through with, you know, previous encounter, relationship with someone that's just awful, I just said I'm never gonna, you know, I'll never be taken advantage of financially ever again. Like, there's no way. So, yeah. And nobody should.
Oh, he got one!
A relationship is not 100-0. It's, you know. And in his culture, it's more so on the man. And I think that's why he's so stressed out with me coming here, because he knows he has to take care of me. So I'm trying to be really self-sufficient.
Burden. Chantal, that's the word you're looking for. You're a burden.
And be supportive and being, you know, not complaining about the situation. And I think I've been less complaining than him sometimes. Like, sometimes it's a new life for him too. He was never lived here.
I hope someone sent Poopy that clip.
But the way we see it, I guess, is oh yeah, they're still refilling water. Life is pretty much going on as usual. Sadly, I feel like, this is nothing new for
It has been less than 24 hours, by the way.
people who live in Syria. And honestly, Syrians, Palestinians, some of the strongest people in the world, they have years and years of this kind of treatment from other countries around them. They've had to live in war for probably their whole lives. Um, it's just, so. Uh, Haley, I'm still being paid by YouTube for my videos, so no. People act like I'm the only person, and I'm not talking about you, Haley, but people act like I'm the only person to make videos here,
I still think there's a conversation to be had around that comment about her being a permanent resident in Kuwait.
Anyway, because you can always get out. More so than him, yes. If you see that, I recognize that, but I'm not leaving. Teardrop, hi!
And this should really be a sign for Poopy that there is no way that Chantal will ever leave. He's going to have to be the one. I think he's only going to be the one when the money runs out.
Hi, I feel like I have to give you equal highs. I'm joking. Can you go to Istanbul, stay safe, talk to locals? Thanks, Rice Noodles. That's maybe also a big reason we don't feel as... We do have a lot of people around us who are very helpful. Like, it's like a huge community, Syria. Everyone helps everyone else. And so, they don't do business with Syria. There's no business. I'm Canadian. I have a Canadian account, and I travel and I make videos wherever I go. That's the extent
There it is.
of it.
Again, I do wonder what like the regulations in terms of service are around residency. I understand that she is a citizen of Canada and that won't change, but just interested.
Thank you for the BK. It was all Deirdre, thank you. My pleasure, my pleasure. I wanted you to have that Whopper, which I could go for right now. I'm so hungry.
Yeah. Well, there's Chantal complaining about not having a Whopper.
Where's Scrape? Yeah, but Scrape is here? Oh yeah, hi Scrape. Haven't seen you in a while. Me too. I don't have much food. I'm so hungry. Maybe I should make something small. Teardrop had her way at the Burger King.
P-Day, I think it was this month. Was it this month that she was really quiet? Last month. No, she was missing for like 2 weeks last month, right? That was the Canada move. So yes, this paycheck will be short.
Yeah. You sent BK to Teardrop. I'm blind with envy, Rosemary's. That's sweet of you.
Zing, thank you for the super chat. Honey Zing says she is in Syria and sent a meal to Teardrop. I'm going to need you guys to walk me through what is happening here. Thank you, Zing.
Oh yeah, hi Scrape. Haven't seen you in a while. Me too.
How's she door dashing a meal to Ibiza from Syria?
I don't have much food. I'm so hungry. Maybe I should make something small. Teardrop had her way at the Burger King.
So Chantal knows where Teardrop lives? Oh my god, in a different reality, they would be roommates.
Yeah. You sent BK to Teardrop. I'm blind with envy, Rosemary's. That's sweet of you. Yeah, I know. Teardrop is, she's like, she works very hard as a mom. She's here every time, pretty much, No, we're not locked down. Thank you, Superboy. I wouldn't want you to send me any money. Oh, yeah.
Maybe Chantal organizes the DoorDash or whatever to Teardrop and then asks Teardrop to record it so Chantal can watch someone eating the Whopper. That sounds about right.
Tracy, I'll have to buy all my mods at Burger King now. One per pay date. I'm just joking. No more Canada for you. Siri forever, well deserved. Sneeze fan. Okay.
Harry Druid, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Praying for you guys.
It's not impossible.
You're a true ride or die. Thank you, Layla.
It's just a money transfer.
Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you. We'll stay safe. We'll keep you all faster, and then I'll be sure to talk to locals and ask them their perspective. The world needs to see this to stop the bombings. Yeah, true. Aw, Scrape. I hope it's nothing bad, Teardrop is the best mod on YouTube. Yeah, I have some really awesome mods. There. We're only concerned for you. We care for you, all three of you. Thank you. That was nice of you. Yeah, you were always...
This bear is me at the sushi train watching all the plates go past.
saying, like, you wanted a Whopper and times were tough. So, you know what? just have to apply for tourism visa and proof of funds.
Like,
Unless you
oh,
want that.
no, not that one.
What?
Oh,
For what?
no.
Oh, for Canada
Maybe,
visit? Even that takes forever.
No, it's gone.
It takes like weeks and weeks, I think. I don't know. I wanted to just like... Chantal's right about the media portraying certain parts of the world in a bad light. I've seen so many travel blogs that show the kindness and warmness from people in the Middle East and so forth. Yes, like there's another side. That's what I'm saying. You know?
Chantal, no one is arguing that in countries that are in current conflict that there aren't people trying to live their lives. That is legitimately what no one is trying to say.
It's hard to explain. I wish we could see your face. Yeah, Breeze at this, yes. I want some pasta. I'm starving. Should I make pasta? I haven't eaten in a while. My stomach's been like in knots, but...
You guys, I'm on OMAD.
Oh. Thank you, Anonymous. Justine stealing.
Chat, by the way, if you're hanging out and having a good time, feel free to hit that like button down there. It's real easy. Sometimes you get like a fun little animation.
Emergency to go bag? Yeah, that would be a good idea. Like how you say pasta. Like I'm disassociated? I don't know anymore. I don't think it's appropriate to cook on a live stream after the attack. What? Yes, let's just tell all humans, there was a bomb. Stop eating.
Thanks, BD.
Like, all you've eaten is pasta and you're not a fan of pasta. Yeah, I don't really, that's not my food of choice right now, but I mean, I don't really have much choice. I had very little, I did eat earlier today, much earlier, yeah. But, the restaurants are still open and everything, guys. Like I said, this city I'm in is not affected so far, alhamdulillah, but we'll see. Oh, that's your job. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Gemma, no, I went grocery shopping, so... Are we going to KFG tomorrow?
Nat, not emergency go bag, not to go bag.
Maybe. I wouldn't leave. We're not going to leave the town we're in, so...
She said, no, I've got my emergency to go bag. It's got my KFG in it, and it's got 2 packets of Indomie and a big bottle of mayonnaise.
We're not going to leave. Thank you. I'm just going to listen to Chantal. Y'all are being mean to me. Yeah, don't be mean to Tracy. Nobody be mean. What's going on? Salah is sleeping. Do you and Salah need to ration? No. But, I mean, we don't really have, like...
They don't have food. They eat takeout every meal.
You know. Thanks, Beezus.
In Chantal's kitchen, she has a 5-pack of Indomie mee goreng and, like, maybe a block of cheese in the fridge.
Yeah, if they did destroy the sword of Damascus, that's really awful, awful.
I can't believe she hasn't seen the clips at this point in time.
Oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? Thanks, Judas.
Yes. Morning, cat. Good to see you, honey. Hope
Anyway. No, don't be too worried. I'm happy that Teardrop got a Whopper. What?
Psychotic, no. Chantal just doesn't have a camera today, so we're watching bears. As we do.
Andre Marie. Everybody just,
Marissa, you think she's muting to smoke? I thought she was muting to fart.
I need to make pasta, I guess. You, Salah, and Julia should come to Australia. Are you watching any movies? No. I don't think we have the internet for that. No, I've been watching, I did watch a couple, yeah. Like, I downloaded some before I came here. Learning to cook. Arian.
Or both, actually, yes. Brenda, isn't it? Look, personally, we love fat bears over on this channel. We are the #1 listen to Chantal and comment on Fat Bear's channel on YouTube.
She's using to with her family. It's not like she's with strangers. Yeah.
It's a very niche corner of the internet, but, you know, we do okay.
That's okay, time spoken. Just watching my content is supporting my channel too, you know? I don't know if there's bomb shelters. Someone said they cried today because they were worried for you. I'm really sorry that you guys are worried. I don't want that for people. You know, I feel bad, but I can't, you know. I'm so sad for everyone there, yeah. Yeah, that's okay, Nicole. How do you feel there's no Canadian embassy? Well, I was aware of that coming here. It's great. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I do. Thank you, Tamara. What
Front
happened?
range, good to see you, love.
There's bigger issues in the world. Yes. No, I don't drink, so. Yes, I keep in touch with my mom daily, yes. No, I will not lose my passport. Because then, yes, I would probably be very screwed if I did that.
I'm not sure if she keeps muting or if it's her internet connection, which it may well be. Because that's like a long mute. Unless Greg's broken. Oh no, Greg might be broken. No, that's a really long mute. Hold on, hold on.
I have some plums. There's a fruit vendor on, like you know how in
Oh, maybe she went to go get food, actually.
Canada there's a Tim Hortons on every corner? There's a fruit vendor here. And they have plums. Plums are very popular here in Syria. So I love plums. So I get really... Interesting, Maddie. We cannot leave Syria right now, Naughty Box. I feel like when things that are like either traumatic or scary, threatening happen to me, I kind of do just like, I treat it in a numb manner. I find like I don't, sometimes, you know what I mean? So
I don't know, Chantal. We've seen you lose it on stream.
I don't know. And I'm honestly just really tired. I don't have like, honestly, and I find that my antidepressants do that to me too.
Guys, I'm really excited because we're halfway through the year, which means we're halfway through to the Scativersary. It's very exciting.
Is my stomach better? A little bit, but thank you, Miss Hellraiser. The meds numb me, yeah. When I'm not on them, it's insane how, you know.
Kitty.
That's when God gives you the most peace at the peak of adversity. Yeah, that's true too, Barbara. Good point. Hey, Taba. Julia?
No, Mel's. I think she's been speaking for over an hour now, so she's losing the capacity to finish her sentences.
She's
all I've heard in the last 20 minutes is plums, whopper.
Beezing right now. She's oblivious to everything. Don't worry, I'll protect her with my life. She's my baby. Salah's kind of freaked out by how she looks now. He says she looks like a rat. So, yeah.
That's fucking rude.
Aisha.
Also, that hack job that happened to poor Julia, that is not okay. Like, that's fucked.
Jill? Yeah. It is, yeah, it's, okay, Justine. Take care. She does look like a rat, huh?
As someone who, like, shaves his own head, I get it. Like, cats are not heads. I know. But that was a hack job.
Teardrop. Yes, Salah heard. I was sleeping.
I hope Julia poops in her bed. Couch, wherever she's sleeping.
Bumpy, right? Sorry, Salah was sleeping, and he said he heard a bomb that was not, you know, it was far away, but he could still hear it. Thanks, Jada. Yeah, he heard something.
Cat, literally, all she needs to do is consistently brush Julia.
Heard.
And she fucking won't.
Do we have a radio? We have internet. Nice, Amy.
Misty, maybe Julia will
Soften
take
the
a
neckline on
foot
Julia.
or a toe.
Yeah, they did it. Well, I figured out the trick. You just have to kind of fluff it up a bit. No, we didn't feel anything. We're not that close to the areas. But yeah, you know, maybe 20 kilometers or something, 30 kilometers, I don't know.
Don't think Chantal knows distance.
But yes, I'm aware of that private dancer. He doesn't seem like, you know, not without my beezer. Oh. Thank you for the super chat. Julia's haircut, Trixie. She looks like a friggin' freak. She looks like Lloyd Christmas. It's targeted attacks, yeah. It's not, it's targeted attacks for now, and, you know, innocent people do, obviously, like, when they targeted the Damascus square. I mean, do you know how busy Damascus is? Like...
Yep, we literally read the article. 1 death and 13 injured.
They usually shave the neck area, too. Is KFG still open? Yeah, they are, actually. I actually don't know, but they probably are. Businesses, I mean, they're probably not going to close, you know? I don't know. I don't know.
Chantal, are you honestly sitting there thinking about getting your KFG tomorrow? That's what this is sounding like.
I didn't hear anything, so it wasn't, I'm a light sleeper, so, yeah. People were killed, Barbara. No, he was not denied a visa.
I thought he was denied a visa twice. Isn't that the whole reason he wasn't in Canada?
That wasn't why I went alone. I believe I talked about why I went alone. It was for my visa.
Why are you not either in Kuwait though? Chat, I gotta leave you with the world's best babysitters. Hold on, 1 minute. Chantal, you talk.
Did my CPAP make a lot of noise? No. That doesn't hardly make any, actually. Hey, Angel Fly. Thank you. Thank you, Carolina. You'll pull us in a World War III. True, Witchy. It's, gotta stop. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I said he had something emergency to take care of, which he did, yeah. We just need to tell you how admirable your faith and commitment to your family through this era is. Wishing all peace and love from Tennessee. Thank you, Sylvanka. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that, honestly. Thailand was like a few different things. One of them being I just needed a bit of a break from being in a strict country. No. No, I'm just joking. the laws of Kuwait never bothered me, like, so it was just, yeah. You too, Trixie. Yeah. Hope so, dollies. Everyone needs a holiday. Please be careful, praying for your safety. Thank you, Chubby Cherub. Remember for 9 months? No, Larry. Ready, set, ready. Sorry, I can't give you an arm wiggle. I don't know, wistful turnip. Not at the moment. They used to.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, chat.
When Assad was in power. That could change. I don't know. We'll see.
Bits.
Other Palestinians. We know a couple. I don't know if there's a huge, No, I'm trying my best not to talk about politics. It's kind of hard when you're not living, but currently in Syria, but I'm really being more conscious of what comes out of my mouth.
Ha!
Thanks, Angelfly. It's going to be cold here. No, Nikki, you're not. It'll be cold here probably...
Cosmic, she hasn't got her camera on, so we're watching bears.
Within a month and a half, it'll start getting very cool. Syria, it's not desert land like as much as the other Middle Eastern countries here. Like, the Levant areas are not as hot. They're more like Canada with weather, I would say. Yeah, right now it's cool. Yeah, it's 5:30 a.m. It's pretty hot. Maybe it doesn't get hotter than 100 degrees though, from what I've seen. But it's I would say probably 76 right now, 77. Everything here is it's going to be cold. Yeah, well, hopefully her fur grows back a bit more in a month and a half, but you won't have heat. They use special heaters here. It's not about electric.
I don't know. It seems really weird to me that you keep having cats that get mats in their fur. It's almost like you refuse to brush them and you're lazy and you should stop having cats.
Heating, so yeah, we'll have heat. It was a 101 here today. Oh wow, yeah, see, it's hot everywhere. I can pile on the blankets, yeah. It's a dry heat, yeah.
She did, yes.
He has not experienced snow. Hey, Desiree, the winter will be better than the summer. Yeah, hopefully. Oh no, Navy, why? Come here, you little wet rat. She's so friggin' skinny. Like, she's only 3 and she's just a little girl. Yeah. Thanks, Aptiel. Thanks, Angelfly.
Michelle, this is rewound.
The underground. Oh, yeah. I don't know about the cooling blankets. I haven't, didn't try it. Okay, dollies. Good night. We don't sleep in shifts. Please do your own research about everything going on. Sometimes it seems like you only know what Salah tells you. You literally have access to Google. Thanks, I say. No, I do for sure, yeah.
No, she doesn't. She's literally admitted to this entire live stream in saying that she only knows what's going on because Poopy has told her.
I do, I have been watching the news. We've both been watching the news. Deftones Andy, 15 months.
Chantal, have you been watching the news in a language that you don't understand by any chance?
I've been with you for 5 years.
Just curious about that.
Love you, Beezer. Thank you, Deftones. Pretty set, pretties. Appreciate you. 5 years, wow.
Rex, hello.
So yeah. Oh, Lily's here? Hi, Lily. Yes, I know it's a search engine, but I don't even really need to Google. It's just everywhere. The news, you know. There, member for 25 months. Yay, ready, set, readies. There, thank you. Ready, set, readies. Thank you for being a member.
It's just everywhere on the TV that we don't have, and, you know, we watch the news.
For 20.
Go, how are you watching the news? It's just everywhere.
5 months, wow.
It's on the Google.
I don't know.
Unhinged.
When we'll ever leave Syria. But right now, this is where, you know, home is where the heart is. You were blocked for 2 years? Oh, sorry, I say. Not you, Boral. I woke up early just to go live for you guys. I'm eating a plum.
Morning, Casey. Good to see you, hun. Oh no, Christo. Keep cool.
Home is where my husband, kids, and pets are, period, right? Thanks, Super Chat Cat. Yeah, I've been sleeping a lot. Like at night. Well, last night, for some reason, the power went out. It doesn't happen often, but when it does. Yeah, I know, Nina, sorry. I fell asleep. But is KFG okay? Oh my gosh, you guys. Did you Deftones? Oh my gosh. I don't have a weapon, though. Yeah, true, I say, me too.
Panda,
I was squawking about Final Fantasy. So, I have no idea, Genevieve.
Just again, a shout out and a reminder to support the community. Go and watch your favorite clip show or compilation channel after or before this, I guess. Because, damn. I'm gonna cut this down. What do you reckon? 2 hours, 52 minutes? This will probably be like a 25-minute clip down.
I don't even see myself as a strong
A lot of heavy breathing and ums in this.
person at all. I always feel when people say that you're being ironic and sarcastic. Like, I don't. But I don't have much anxiety, like much worry about myself in the situation. I have like a general anxiety hearing that people have died in the situation. It like really, really breaks my heart because Syrian people are so misunderstood and amazing, and like this country is in general, you know. And it's a beautiful country. It's really sad that, like, you know, people can't just live life here and be proud of their culture because it's just been years and years of violence.
It is awful. Go home, Chantal. Go home.
Thank you, Annie. Thanks, Teardrop. Thanks, everybody. A lot of you have big hearts. Yeah, he got me a Cyberlex. On a scale of meths. Oh my god.
Salmon really are hypnotic, though.
Okay. Yeah, I got my medicine, so that's why I'm a bit calmer.
Hey, Crumpet. Sorry, it's hard to hear you over the fan. But we've got salmon. If you imagine it like water, it helps. Haley, thank you for the super chat, honey. Haley says, I'm 36 hours away from finishing moving. Oh, congrats! I feel a spark of joy for the first time in weeks. It's so close, honey. It's so, so close. I hope everything goes well, and thank you for the support, love.
But I'm still...
Bye, Becky. Have a good one.
Maybe I am dissociating a bit, for real, because...
I'm sorry, what was that?
Maybe I am dissociating a bit, for real, because I honestly feel like a numbness. The
I think it's delusion.
vegetable lasagna? Oh, please, ew. Ugh.
I think that the moment Chantal is faced with a real-life consequence, shattered reality.
Alexa Pros only 8. Yeah. Come here. What are you doing?
The fan is like water.
Julia looks like a rat, a poodle, and a mini lion. Weird Barbie, I had
Yeah, Kat, I imagine if she were dissociating, she may not be just having this conversation in general. But I don't know much, so don't
a
quote.
plum. The plums here are so good. If you love plums, the fruit in Syria is just amazing. Honestly, it's never... You know when you buy fruit at a store, and it's like, remember all that fruit I bought and it was rock hard and sour and like...
Girl, that was you. You decided to buy a tray of fucking mangoes in Canadian winter. Do not speak the old magics to me, witch. I was there with your crate of mangoes, okay? Just stupid.
So good. If you love plums, the fruit in Syria is just amazing. Honestly, it's never... You know when you buy fruit at a store, and it's like, remember all that fruit I bought and it was rock hard and sour and like...
Yes, I do, and that was another foolish choice on your end.
The fruit's out in the sun all day here. Yeah,
it's called seasonal.
Fix it. Larry, I'm gonna do my best. I promise you guys. I think, even though I don't feel it, I think I am resilient in a lot of ways, and...
That's me getting mad when, like, it's outside of the 6 weeks of strawberry season and the strawberries don't taste good. Just buy the frozen strawberries. It's better.
I will not...
Unless you're in the 6-week window when the strawberries are good.
But I will do everything in my living power to protect my family, and Julia is a big part of that. She's my daughter. Like, she literally, like... You're so brave, girl. When I first started watching you, I had no idea how strong, brave, and devoted you were. Thank you, Nina. Really, that's really kind, honestly. Really, it really is. The person I was back then is not the person I am today. I don't know if the Chantal from 5, 6, 7 years ago would even ever, you know? Thanks, Tracy. You can at least start the ball rolling to get your husband safely to Canada. Well, you don't know what we're doing, what we're not doing behind the scenes, so that's all I can say. Just take...
Okay, I know that the general energy is that Poopy's never getting to Canada. I hold out hope only because I think it would be a wildly entertaining plot point. Do I think it will happen? I have no knowledge about the topic at all. If it does, ooh boy, I can't wait. I was watching some channel I'd never watched before. They were doing a recap of 90 Day Fiancé, and like, having never watched 90 Day Fiancé and watching the, I can't remember the couple's name, but it was giving Chantal and Poopy. Like, it was the Chantal and Poopy of the reality show. The one with the binder. The lady who threw the binder of evidence. What was her name? Anyway, having watched that, I was like, oh boy, we could get our own, like, YouTube version of this. So yeah, hopefully Poopy gets to Canada.
Comment you were doing. I think
Danielle and Mohammed. Yeah, that's them.
Keep that comment section through. Thank you, Nicole.
Danielle was cuckoo bananas.
Hey, JG. Do you have enough ketchup?
They put in clips of the wedding, and I was like, you know what? At least this TV show got a wedding. We didn't get a wedding.
Latakia, yeah, I heard that the beaches are amazing, but even that right now, we're not going to be traveling. Like, that's the thing, guys. Like,
wouldn't even give her a kiss.
We have to pretty much stay in town right now until things are cleared for safety in Damascus and other places. Thank you, Teardrop. Yeah, Triumph. Thank you, Triumph Chick.
We were denied a wedding. It was such a shame.
Yeah.
I could have gotten a fascinator, a fun little hat. Oh.
Stay inside. Yeah, I mean... where are places, there's no military buildings anywhere close, so... Oh, wow, Wolf Pup, really? An escape plan? I want to go to Latakia. I want to travel around Syria if it's ever safe to do that. But Latakia, I think that area is dangerous.
Bloody, and you know what the disappointing thing is? I can't even remember the anniversary dates.
Right now,
I remember Poopgate over any of the anniversary. Well, no, wait. What was the first anniversary? The flowers and the... No, that was the wedding photo. Whatever happened to those bracelets they got with the perfumes? Where'd they go?
I think there was wildfires around that area, wasn't there? Yeah, Nicole. The emojis. Carolina, number 1. Thank you, Carolina. You're so kind. I always see you also in Mama's chats or taking up for me. So I appreciate that.
Oh, no, we did get multiple wedding dates. No, you're right, chat, because she can't remember when the anniversary was, or that would be giving us too much information. That's right. Sorry, I was thinking community anniversaries, not loophole wedding anniversaries.
I've already started building a community around you. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I first got here, I was like, okay, because like I said, Salah said, I'm preparing you. If you're gonna come here, I want you to know that
Polish, thank you for the super chat. Polish said he later said on TV that her front stank. Yeah, I did see that. Although interestingly, the YouTuber who I was watching gave a lot more context to that, how that conversation came up, because it wasn't like he just like kicked in the door and was like, "You are ripe in the front." There was a bit more of a lead on that, but the host of that show was awful. Not awful, just like didn't know what to do with that. And to be fair, I think if I were hosting like a TV show and two contestants were yelling about how much their genitals stunk, I don't know where I'd go with that either, but
you know,
she seemed a bit stunned. Fair.
he said exactly, I want you to know that it's the apartment is nothing like Canada, and that you know, I have so much to take care of here. Like, I want to get the home set up for you to come. I don't like.
Guys, it is weird when I say something and then you type it out, because it's not as if I don't remember the words that I say, but sometimes reading them will get me.
You know, I don't like. It can be dangerous here, and it's dangerous. And he tried to warn me about a lot of things. So, but when I came here, not without my visa. No, we don't have a plan for that. But you know, I thought, okay, you know, so I was prepared, and I don't have my head in the sand. Like, I know.
And then there were spin-off seasons as well.
I knew the situation in Syria.
Was it called Single Life, I think? Danielle also featured on that, where she had like 3 clout-chasing millennial friends.
And I had an interest more than I ever did because, of course, my husband is Syrian, so...
She also brought up the topic of a stinky front in front of new date prospects. So, I don't know, maybe she just didn't have a lot of good vibes.
Obviously. So I knew the situation, but when I got here, I was like, wow. The apartment is, you know, the first day I got there, the fridge wasn't working. We had no water.
I don't know, man. Chantel's just kind of background noise at the moment, but I think if I go on a first date and I'm like, I just don't think I'm going to be talking about the smell of my genitals, you know? Like, I feel like that's just something to explore, like, in the natural progression of a relationship. Not like first date material, you know?
But they did come pretty quickly and fill it up.
What do you do with your time? Do you have any hobbies? Like, do you watch anything on YouTube?
The tank. Then the electric would go out all the time because we didn't have solar yet, and I was tired, and my CPAP wasn't working, and I was just, you know, it's not really a pretty.
Yeah, Nunu was that phrase. You guys are clocked in.
Polished apartment. But now that I've been here, it feels like I've been here a lot longer than I have. And, you know, we're settling in more. And I would honestly miss our neighbors and the people around us, because they're just a part of our life, like, every day. Like, it's hard to explain. It's like, imagine you're living in a building complex.
Have you heard of a mukbang? Exactly, Grace.
An apartment complex, and most people keep their doors open, and it's like you all live in, like, one big apartment, kind of. Like, you know, people are constantly coming to our door, ringing our doorbell. Kids in the building, oh my gosh, they're so fascinated by me. They just come, I'll be sitting on one of the couches, and they'll ring the doorbell. They just want to come see me and Julia, and they just come and they just group around me, and they're just trying to impress me with a little bit of English they know. So I'm always saying, you know,
the Toby, I'm not gonna lie, the Snowflake's Nunuverse has interested me. Not it. That sounds weird.
It's really cute. Yeah, they're really awesome people. You know.
Like, I have no idea who this Tofia Chu person is, and I'm learning, and I am sad.
Yeah, drain rat. They really are. If they need anything from us, if, you know, I had to borrow, like, one of those dry racks for the clothes, but that's about it that I really needed from them. Our Kuwait neighbors, the ones in the most recent place we lived at, we'd never talked to them. Like, we didn't know them. Like, I don't think I've ever seen, maybe once or twice. I just didn't leave the house as much. Yeah, teach some English. Anti-Western, I'll update you guys out on another
Bloody, and definitely not first date.
But I don't want to wear my hijab right now, and it's, like, dark in here. Should I put my hijab on? I can, I guess, and go on camera, but anyway, you just make your life work. You adapt. Like, at first things were wrong, but it's a harder way of life compared to what I'm used to. But once you get used to the way, like cooking with the gas thing, you learn how to do that. You learn how I cleaned up the place, so it's more homey that way.
Did we see Chantel clean? No. Did we see Chantel wipe dust off a countertop? Yes. Poorly, by the way.
We fixed the water issue. And you just get used to the fact that, okay, every few days I have to fill my water. Every few days I have to top up my internet. It's only 4G. I don't have TikTok anymore. Like, who cares? Like, books for English for the kids. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. Gemma.
Oh, and then I was learning about that TikToker who was like trying to date people in prison. And then got with another TikToker who was like a teenager. Who's that person? They seemed problematic. Catsaway, thank you for the super chat, honey. Catsaway says, Syria, joining Replay Gang today. I hope you have a great watch and a great day, honey. Good to see you. Thank you for the support.
Razor's Edge. Oh, sorry, Melly. Hi, Melly. I wasn't even looking.
Oh, that's Ash Trevino. Right.
We had a chat for
That's Nunu. Oh, am I mixing them up? Oh, sorry.
I got a heart cath procedure.
Are they part of the greater Nunu-verse? Or is that just Ash Trevino?
The last test I needed before they can set the date for my surgery.
Hey, Milk, good to see you, honey. We're talking about fragrances.
Oh, shoot.
It's technically not wrong.
Okay. And then you'll get a surgery date. Oh my gosh, Melly. Well, I am praying for you for real. I really do.
Oh, Ash Trevino and Nunu are the... Okay, right. Ash Trevino's the Nunu-verse. Got it.
I'm thanks for updating us, and for sure, yeah, update us when you can. Jeez.
Nunu's just Ash? Okay, well, I feel like we need some side characters, because there's not really a verse if it's just one person.
I love my bees. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you just recorded a react? Fabulous. I can't wait to watch it later.
Okay, Melly, I didn't even look at the chat for a long time. I was just talking, looking out the window. I'm so burnt. I'm so tired. I'm burnt out. Yeah, thanks, Teardrop. I bet Salah's so stress burning for you. Yes, he really does. I can tell. I was trying to rest after my heart cath and ended up at the ER vet for one of my cats. What? So you had to deal with getting a heart catheter, and then
Egg on legs. I am oblivious to the Nunu. Yeah.
And then dentist. I was at the vets till 1 a.m. You're a superhero. I swear, Melly. Honestly, baking cheesecakes, losing all kinds of weight, getting healthy, dealing with heart surgery. Yeah. Seriously. How will I shower? I don't know.
Would it be a Bunu? You know how Bussy is... Do you know what? I'm going to stop talking.
I'll have to... We have hot water. Sorry, we do. They fixed that today. Hey, Tangerine. You sound tired and worried. Thank you, Teardrop.
The Bunu.
Salah's okay. What else, Bear? Private dancer punches air to quote the great Roman acknowledgement. Oh, did you say something too, Bear, that I missed? Where? I pay for no commercials with Shay's podcast. I always miss people's. Did I miss one of your comments? I'm a warrior? I don't know. Thanks, Melly. Okay. Where's my other phone?
Laburner?
Oh my god, vulgar.
Stop. It's got little teeth. Ah!
Oh, yikes, Mimi. Sorry to hear that. Thanks, Zelensky. Salah's beside me sleeping. Oh, you did Teardrop? Oh, it was important? Okay, let me see if I can find it. I'm sure I can.
Chad, I'm wildly grateful for you all for being so wonderful and entertaining and making me laugh every single day. Because even while Chantel's out here talking about bombs going off in the background and how defiant she is, I'm laughing at Benunu.
Unless it didn't happen. Unless it got withheld. Yeah, I don't see it, Bear. I'm scrolling up. I think it didn't go through. Oh, no. You beezer.
Maybe Ash Trevino and Ambi could hang out and they could do Nunus and Yondi.
How come I can't see Lily?
I feel like that's a collab.
What the hell? Where's Lily? Well, her name isn't Lily now. What is it? Lily Guardardo? Is that who?
There's so many fish.
GG. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, your phone broke. Shoot, Lily. That sucks. Where's your son, Nicole? He's in the military, hey?
Oh, not much, Sandy. Nothing really.
Where's mine? Going by Miriam? Actually,
Crumpet, me too.
Miriam is my Muslim name. But, you guys know me by...
Everyday Miriam, I remember.
Actually, Salah does introduce me as Miriam here to most people. So, but they usually end up, the people that are closer to us know both my names.
Oh, P-Date, maybe on a quiet, like, week, I could do a reaction to, Snowflake's Ash Trevino. Ooh, that's a good idea.
Asking where you've been and I missed you and I'm glad to see you and have you seen any new movies. Oh, you asked me those things? I miss you too. And glad to see you.
I mean, I do still remember watching Alfaba. that fucking blanket. It still fills me with so much joy. It really does.
I did not see any new movies. The plum sounds juicy. They are, yeah. I find them very hydrating and I'm thirsty, like. And honestly, I know fruit has sugar, but like I find that sometimes fruit is like actually more hydrating than water. It's weird. Like I'll be
God, what are you talking about?
super thirsty, and then I'll have a really juicy fruit.
Water is water.
And then some water, and I find it helps hydrate me more.
Uh-huh.
We're not ready to go visit Canada right now. Like we're not. It's not a fast solution. Sugar, carbs. Okay, but yeah, I said they're sugar. That's not the point. The point is that they're hydrating. Like, and fiber, yeah.
Prudy's arguing with her chat over the hydration of fruit.
Yeah. So food with fiber, yeah, it does, it's eating fruit is still better than drinking the juice.
Out.
It is morning, it's like almost 6 a.m. and it's cool, there's a cool breeze. I love it, I love this time of day. The internet here is so like backwards, like they give you most of your gigabytes during 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. So I fell asleep watching airline review videos. I like watching, you guys know like people like Josh Cahill or...
Airline review videos. Man, do you ever wish you knew more about Chantel's algorithm?
Who else are like watching?
I
Walk
don't,
With Me Tim.
but...
Like people who do reviews of like luxury hotels and the worst hotels and airline reviews. Those are like the kind of videos I like to watch. Brunch time. Thank you, Julia. Nina, like what? It's so crazy. The expensive airline reviews. It was just boring. What was boring? Let me see.
Just an airline, not hairline.
Just blocking YouTube. Can I ask you, Luna Moon, why you always have to be like, just think of all the negative crap first? Like, are you not a happy person? I'm like legit curious how your brain works. Like, I don't know why people just think all of the negative things. What if this? What if this? I don't know. It's weird. Like, where does that even come from? They'll block YouTube. Do you know how many people have vlogged here? Mark Weens. There's other people that I don't remember their names, but he's like the major big one.
I mean, it could happen though. Like, you could get jammed or jellied.
There's a woman from Tennessee who lives in Syria, and she does vlogs. They have dairy milk here. Hi, Foodie Beauty. I'm a journalist. I thought about you today, and how you're just in Damascus, enjoying yourself to hear about the capital being bomb shocking. Yeah, thank you, Miss Harmony. It really is. Yeah, it really is crazy. Yep. It's, I have so many emotions about it, and I'm just trying not to. I'm trying to just be very objective and online, anyways, about the situation, because I think that's just probably safer to do.
I mean, the safest thing to do in this situation would be to figure a way out, I think.
I'm playing Katamari, just rolling people and plants into my ball. I never heard of that game.
I love Katamari.
Sociology. A bodyguard.
Let's make shit on PlayStation 2.
Almost
Have I told you all I've been feeling nostalgic for video games?
with Doritos, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Am I allowed to leave the country? I don't know. I mean, I'm allowed to leave the country if there's flights. I guess I could always, if worse comes to worse, drive to another border, but I'm not leaving Salah, so either we go together or we don't go at all. Yeah. That's how I roll. The morale of the people? I don't know. There's a flight tomorrow, you think? Well, yeah, that's nice.
She's not going anywhere unless her loophole husband and Julia can come with her.
City, Julia.
I don't think that perspective is going to last very long. Again, she fled Kuwait.
Yeah, no, we're gonna stay here for now. Thank you, Times again.
Oh, creamy update. Iron Chef, so glad you asked. I made one of my top 10 creamy recipes and ate part of it today. It was great.
Nicole.
Do you want to know what it was? I'll tell you. It was an apple pie creamy. It was a tin of tinned apples. They were kind of stewed in juice. And then it was milk, and then it was sweetener, and then it was cinnamon, and then it was nutmeg, and then it was blended down and frozen overnight, and then I ate it, and it was like eating a frozen apple pie. It was the greatest thing I've had in my mouth this week.
So sweet, yes.
5 stars.
She is. And Teardrop is that kind of person. Yeah, she is the best.
And see, if I wanted to make it even better, I could have like baked off some like pastry and like made my own little like frozen apple pie, but I didn't because I'm saying no to pastry because I'm on a calorie deficit, and boy, isn't that fun. And that's okay, I can still eat creamies.
People just listen to like, you know, I don't know, I'm not even gonna...
Wait, who am I proposing to? One? The creamy?
Yes. No, Julia's okay, she's not scared. Julia is a very brave girl as well. She,
Milk, it's real good. It's real good. It's like autumn in an ice cream.
She'll be right in the window looking down at a bunch of dogs barking up at her, like wanting to get her, probably.
Get a creamy code.
And she hears dogs all the time barking. She hears bangs and booms, and she just doesn't seem fazed at all. But I think as long as we stay inside and stay away from the areas that are targeted, since they are targeted attacks.
Oh, I could have sprinkled graham crackers on top. So don't get me started about graham crackers. We don't have them here. So why are they named after a guy?
You know, the biggest threat is from outside of Syria right now because the military here doesn't have missiles and, you know, stuff like that. But, I mean, they have guns, but, you know, they're not just going around. I think, like, at least Salah and I will be, you know, inshallah, we'll be safe, so. I don't know, Wolf, but not whenever Bashar al-Assad.
Frozen Cones asked, do you have a recommendation for a good air fryer that isn't overly expensive? Well, I'd recommend Ninja if they gave me a code. But in all honesty, they all pretty much do the same thing, and you just need to get one that is the right size for your space and for the people in your life. If it's just you, you can get like a mini one. If you're Australian, go to like Kmart or Big W. If you're overseas, I don't know, Ross or Canadian Tire might have them. I don't know where you would go there, but maybe Walmart, who knows? But yeah, they literally all do the same job. It's like toasters. No offense, I know there's a whole heap of people out there who will yell at me about how good Smeg toasters are. And that's fine, but like it toasts toast. You use it once a day, if that. Like, it's fine.
I don't think Israel was involved. But
frozen Melbourne. Oh, okay, go to Kmart. Get their like I think they have like a $30 air fryer. It'll do you well until you want to upgrade if you need a bigger one or something.
Yeah. There's just a lot going on. There's so much like
Smeg is the worst brand name. Wait, it's called Smeg, isn't it? Isn't that kitchen appliances and stuff? Smeg? Just a lot.
You know, it's so complicated.
Like they're the ones that are like pastel-y colors and stuff.
Yes, simply me. The town I'm in, nothing seems to have been closed. It's
Canadian. I know we're entirely like off on a side tangent here, but yes, Delta work is very entertaining. She got it at Ross. Kem, thank you for the super chat, love. Kem says whether it's love or kitchen, you always need the right size. That's true. That's true. And you can make whatever size work with practice and persistence.
You know, it's so far, thank God, unaffected. And God
sometimes spit.
Willing, it will stay that way. No, she's not very vocal. I hear her cry like once in a while. She's not vocal at all. And I think like I wasn't used to that with Smokey. He was so vocal. But I find when cats cry, it's cute, you know?
Creamy is an ice cream machine? Yes.
Anyway.
Leonie, thank you for being here for 13 months, honey. Leonie says, do you use full fat milk in your creamies, Poppy? No, I use a light milk because I don't like the skim like 1 to 0% milk because that tastes like literal nothing. that can get fucked. And full fat has like 1/3 additional calories to light. So I do light and then like a protein powder or a pudding mix, or something that has like xanthan gum, something that has a little bit of a binder, additional proteins and additional fats, because you do need a slightly higher fat content. I know in a lot of the recipes they call for like, is it Fairfield you'll have on the other side of the planet? Like 1% milk, but in all honesty, just do yourself a favor and like give yourself a 60 extra calories and get light milk. It tastes so much better.
I don't think so, Stuart's mom. We're staying inside, and we're not near any dangerous areas, really. You have better internet than I have better internet. You have the heart of a lion, yeah. She's a sweet angel, but she looks like a rat. And a poodle and a lion. Oh, that sucks, Swag Daddy.
Also, weirdly enough, like light milk feels like it's more cost efficient.
How am I feeling overall?
That makes sense.
I'm okay. I have a lot of mixed feelings.
Oh, you get your milk at Ross too. Nice. Or Fair Life. What did I say?
I'm just really tired and numb right now.
Okay, tired and numb. I'm literally watching bears and talking about kitchen stuff. This is great. Chat, do you think there's like terrible kitchen content out there that I could watch? Like, you know how like Ramsay's got kitchen nightmares? Do you think, wasn't there, there was a channel who used to be like part of reaction channels watching. Was it Sarah's Cookery or something? Sarah's? Something. I'm going to need to find some people to watch who do the cookery, because that would be really fun. Kay's! That was it. Kay's cooking. Okay. We might need to find some like debaucherous cookery and talk about stuff, because I love the concept of being told what an ambrosia salad is or what a fucking like macaroni casserole is, because some of y'all have got some recipes. Cam, thank you for the super chat, honey. Cam says, I saw people using butter and I will not unsee it. What, in a creamy? Not gonna lie, I can kind of get behind that. Like bulletproof coffee, is it? The one where you put butter in a coffee? I'm not mad at butter. I do like butter. Deb, thank you for 11 months as well, honey. Deb says your laugh is everything. Thank you. You're welcome, honey. I'm glad my screech laughter has returned in full force. And Dizzy, thank you for the super chat. Love. Dizzy says graham crackers were invented in 1820s by Sylvester Graham, a Presbyterian minister, as part of his dietary reform movement. Oh! I learned something today. Graham was a guy. There you go. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna go back to bed too. It's okay. Yeah, I know there's a danger of... That is a possibility, yes. Bombs, shootings, kidnappings, I get
Candy's cooking. She's more chaotic than Kay. Are they related?
it, you know. I mean, I don't know how people are like, we told you. You didn't tell me anything. I knew the situation. So I knew it so well. Like, I didn't think that...
Butter and coffee is very Chantal coded. I think it's a keto thing from memory.
I guess what I didn't think was that...
Because it's like fats being calorie dense first thing in the morning to help, like, satiate. And caffeine to help energize, I guess.
Like, this situation would get more out of hand. But I knew it was a possibility, but just not how bad. The situation with, you know... Yeah.
Wait, did Graham make his cookies just because he didn't like the body of Christ stuff? Is that the story? He was like, this hasn't got a lot of flavor or sweetness. Let me make my own.
No, I said sometimes...
Bearman, who's Chantal?
No, you're denying that the Western media doesn't exaggerate things, or, you know...
Oh, Munted Monkey says, Pulpy, for bad cooking videos, check Josh and Mama. Okay, I don't have anything to write anything down here because I'm terribly underprepared. But I might need some comments once the live stream finishes so I can find these people.
They do.
And see if they interest me.
That's all I'm saying, is sometimes, you know... I think with Syria, I understand the travel advisory. I said it's correct, you know, like... Well, yeah, I mean, I get why they would say don't travel. And what I'm saying is they say that for... You know, they have a precaution travel thing for Kuwait. They have to be very, very cautious when they're protecting the public.
All right, we've got some Josh and Mama fans in the chat.
Do you know what I mean? So it's better to be overly safe than, you know. So, I think I understand this one. This country, yes, it's very, very unsafe to come here. You know, the thing is that people were hopeful because of the Assad regime being down. They started opening up tourism again, which gave people the the illusion maybe then, I guess, that, you know, it was more safe. But the thing
Chantal, tourism didn't reopen in Kuwait.
is, because it's unstable, things can change
That's not how any of that was happening. Please stop rewriting this.
at any minute.
Oh, but travel vloggers came. Girl.
And they, you know, they have today. I don't think
The government was literally overthrown like less than a year ago. What the fuck?
anyone expected that to happen. And it's gonna be, I don't know.
Hey, Oceana, good to see you, honey.
What's it gonna take to get me in the Western world?
Oh god, who cares?
When my family can come with me. But I don't know, like, I don't know. You have your big dog and, oh, you're locked in your room? Yeah, Santa Fe, there's a lot of...
Cute Frog, 100% travel vloggers went there to create content, also to encourage a conversation about the country, but to make content.
Like I said, sectarian violence going on. You're in a war zone, pretty much. I don't know about that, not waiting. I haven't even had time to check into what the mail system is here.
Right, doesn't know how the post works.
Oh wow. GG, that's awful.
Strawberry, yes, I do.
Yeah, Nicole, stay safe, jeez.
Where's the bear gone?
Rick, we're gonna wait and see right now. He doesn't feel like we're in imminent danger, you know, so...
Can hear bombs going off, and there was shooting in the background of one of your live streams this week. Yeah, no, everything's fine. Fine. You guys are overreacting. It's fine.
Thanks, Wolf Pup. Thanks, Broccoli.
How far are we in the stream? I've still got 52 minutes. And knowing my luck, I'm going to wake up to another 2-hour stream. You watch.
I said that many times, Private Dancer. Just don't call me a cutie. It's very creepy.
Okay, you heard that, chat? Don't call her a cutie. I'll play it again.
Just don't call me a cutie. It's very creepy.
She thinks people calling her cutie is creepy. Just so you know. What? Not you got it, cutie.
Somebody came to your door, Nicole? Yeah, stay with us.
The pettiness. It gets me every time.
Yeah, it is, teardrop. Oh, you called the cops? That was probably the best, you know?
So silly.
Thank you, not without my beezer. Have a good one. Yeah, I know.
Oh no, Lisa, what's wrong? Transplanted plants are not happy? Look, sometimes they just overreact, but what do you think's going on? Well, see, Kai, a top 10, I change my mind all the time.
People watch her, I don't want to talk, like, I don't want to give...
There's different elements as to why a creamy works. Like, it's flavor, it's convenience. Like, the Dole Whip dupe is literally just a can of coconut cream and a can of pineapples.
Political opinion, but yeah, I'm very
that's real convenient.
I don't like anyone getting killed, you know, just for their religion. You know, that's not what I'm about. I don't, you know the full extent of everything going on.
Cutie is creepy, but Dad isn't. Dad makes my spine shiver.
Like, I know a lot of it, but it's a history that I feel like all religious based motivations are also very political, you know. Yeah, I heard that time spoken, yeah.
I don't know who Chantal is. Do you guys mean cutie?
So, anti-Zionist, yes. Of course. I've said that many times. I mean, I've worn the keffiyeh. I think what's being done to the Palestinians is disgusting, a war crime, and needs to stop.
Why isn't Foodie showing herself? She said she was hungry and she didn't want to put the hijab on.
Thing in Syria.
And she's also maybe sweaty.
I don't believe anyone. Like, I just don't like the killing of anyone. I don't like war at all, so. Run for office, no thanks. Thanks, Rose. They did rob it. They parked in my driveway and cut a hole in the store and robbed it. They parked in your driveway? It's absolutely a war crime, yeah. Yeah.
This is a little bit bloody.
People with no defense? Who's the real terrorist?
It is her name, after all.
In that situation. Give me a break.
Uh,
Can you go to Turkey for hair floats? Are you paying?
I'm really looking forward to apparently Ambi's next stream next week is going to be a free for all, so that'll be fun.
I don't condemn any Christians being killed. I don't condemn any, like I said, religious persecution at all. I don't at all. Just I don't agree with any religious persecution, killings, that kind of thing at all. Yes, I do condemn that. I mean, sorry,
What?
I misspoke. I condemn that, yeah, but
Brain mold.
yeah. So no, I wouldn't. Too cool.
Does she think she's taking an actual stand here? No, Jennifer. Well, maybe she does. I don't
Funny
know.
for turkey hair plugs. Yeah.
I don't know what she thinks. Fortunately.
Condone, yeah, I don't condone. Like, that's not my part of my personal belief system, so. And yeah, I'll stand by that. You know?
Crumpet, I did
No,
see
Tracy's
that.
not blocked.
Yeah.
About Tracy.
Yeah, Ambi got real sad and angry.
You know? So.
Right. I'm assuming she was crying to try to deflect from all of the conversation about DV and purposefully losing her cat the same day that Slommy asked her to leave. Told her to leave? Either one.
The naughty box. No, it's okay. I mean, I'm just being general. I'm not siding with any groups or anything like that, you know? I'm just saying that's my belief system, and, you know, just very vaguely, but, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm here just
Again, more unfinished sentences. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to be careful now.
You stinking rat, get over here.
Losing and blaming her dogs. I did see that, Kelsey.
I condone.
Yeah.
I don't condone it. Yeah, I didn't mean condemn. Yeah. Whatever. You guys know what I mean. So.
Do you think so,
No,
Drill?
even the
Maybe.
new Syrian president has said publicly that he just wants peace for Syria. He doesn't condone all of the violence either.
I honestly think Chantel's full of shit and she'll be, like, out of there shortly. But, I mean, her delusion is strong. It's probably her strongest character trait.
Why he's pushed for a ceasefire, so I'm just, yeah, I mean, most people here just want peace. There are still sectarian violence.
Kai said, Ambi subbing was so performative, it was literally exact same performance face as her stories. Zach uses in Ambi's interest.
Different sects that don't want that, and that will probably always be the case, you know?
Let me see if I can get on the pulse of an Ambi performance. And you guys just don't understand how gross it is to think that I, Amberlynn Reed, would let my cat out. I loved Rarity. Is that pretty close?
So,
Nailed it.
yeah. Dr. Sir for turkey peas. I don't think
Nailed
I'm
it.
worried about hair transplant right now, honestly. I've gone deep.
I can't wait to get back into watching Ambi. Have fun.
I don't know. I know who he is, anti-Western, but yeah, I don't know. Whatever, you know. Don't care about politics. Whatever.
Eerily close.
It's easy not to care when you're in a different situation.
Sorry,
We all make
Kelsey.
mistakes, yeah, you mean.
Say
Prince
hi.
Santos, his teeth are definitely turkey teeth. Yeah, Santos. Don't let people bait you into talking into politics. They want to get you into trouble. Imagine being that miserable
Poppy, you forgot to add she's an empath and would never do that.
and evil. Like, if you wish that on somebody, you're pretty much evil.
So silly.
And, like, you should worry about the health of your soul and not so much about...
I just don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. Go get a friend, girl. Like, go talk to... Wait, no. Alexis was the one who leaked more stuff, right? Go get a better friend than Alexis.
Like, oh, it's just weird.
You're crying on the internet about this shit.
No, I'm not going back to Canada.
Ambi didn't intentionally lose Rarity, you guys. Rarity was just better at respecting boundaries and listening to Tommy's request to leave than Ambi was. Oh, see, Rarity was just aware that the vibes were off and that they needed to pack their bags.
Right now.
Rarity was just being suggestive, you guys. Saying like, Ambi, let's go. We're not welcome here anymore.
Thanks, Julia. If you
Read
think that
the
I'm going
room.
to tuck tail and abandon Salah, since you guys hate the word husband, Salah, and Julia, was asking for comment about you wrapping your blood of your way to cause harm to others, yes.
Bubblegum, I think it's just typical Chantal. She has no plan. She will piss in the wind and get pee in her shoes.
Yes, we have long-term plans, but they're our personal plans. Who hates the word husband? I don't know. I always see people say that I say that too much. Like, well, what do you want? Salah, are you happy now? Do you think one day you will pray to be in a Canadian villa? I do pray to be safe and, you know, but no. I don't know, Nostrian. That's a weird question.
Jennifer, if you ask Chantal, we're evil just for having an opinion that doesn't match up with Chantal's.
My husband. Yeah, what do you want me? He's my husband. What do you want me to say? Like, if that bothers you, like, you're hanging on every word I say.
Chantal used to get mad at people because she thought she understood, like, carbohydrates.
It's a really weird obsessive life.
We were all haters.
I don't know. KFGDs. No, we're not, like, we're a good, like, ways away from Dada, and I never heard of Nata. So.
She also doesn't know what city or town she's currently living in, so... And she doesn't speak the language. And she's stupid.
I brushed my teeth very well today. And flossed. Do they want you to call him Zaddy? I should call him that. Is that bad? Is that, like, inappropriate? What is that?
Yuck! Ew! Play that back!
I brushed my
Hold on.
teeth very well today.
Not the teeth brushing. That's an actual lie. Hold on. No, this is reality speed. Ew! Ew!
And flossed. Do they want you to call him Zaddy? I should call him that. Is that bad? Is that, like, inappropriate?
Gross!
What does that even mean? Is it like daddy?
Ugh. Visceral reaction. I gag.
What can I call him?
I mean, you call him Dad all the time, and that's fucking weird.
Otto. You guys are awful putting bombed buildings. It's not a joke. This is people, like, people,
What a terrible day to have ears.
like, literally, actually, our building is kind of like ruins, actually. Looks like it.
Oh, now I need to play the clip with the slap bracelet.
I wanted to be in a safe location and not with my
Daddy!
husband. I would be there.
Lily, thank you for the super chat, honey. Lily says, Poppy in chat, lots of virtual hugs from Denmark. Hope you're having a great day, Lily. Thank you for the support.
Mr. Foodie Beauty. I call my husband Daddy, but never while intimate. My wife.
Ambi really has gifted the internet a lot.
I call him babe directly, but I don't say, you know.
Now she's sitting there crying. Well.
I don't say, I'm kind of conflicted because somebody, like, in the building was, like, heard me say babe to Salah, and they were like, oh, you know, we don't say babe here. And I was like, oh. And, so then Salah, I started calling
Here's a special skill, Lottie, yeah.
him Salah, and he's like, oh, call me that, call me babe. I'm like, well, it's not good to call you that here. And he's like, Addy, like, whatever. I'm like, who told you that? Yeah, he doesn't want to be on camera right now, Benita, I don't know. My husband wanted me to start calling him sir. What? Sir?
I do wonder about Poopy's resilience to be on camera.
Happy Armando.
What do you guys think that's about?
You called him bro? How do they know what babe means? Well, they don't live under, well, yeah, they're not ignorant of everything English. I mean, they don't know, like, I say well, because a lot of people don't really know English, but they know, like, some slang, like, basic slang and stuff, and babe is pretty popular. Since at Carolina, it's just, like, people complain about the dumbest things. Like, isn't there, like, more serious things to rage about than...
He hates her.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know, it's just weird.
I mean, he does make sure to take those long strides so he doesn't have to, like, be confused with being with her.
Thank you, Carolina. Why do some women not wear hijab? I don't know, ask them. Not all Muslim women wear hijab. And not all women here are Muslim. Yeah. I switch, I like to say husband, or so I don't always want to say, like, his name all the time. I don't always want to say husband all the time. So I just kind of switch. And I say my husband also because, oh, sorry, Teardrop. What happened? I call mine it. It, come get your dinner. Teardrop. My husband calls me his old lady, and it pisses me off. I tell him, oh yeah, that's a common one.
Caroline, there was one stream where Foodie was talking about how Poopy's a father figure. And I can't remember exactly what was said because I think my brain's trying to protect me. But I remember that much.
I've heard that so many times. uh, that's
Yeah, sorry to bring that back up.
funny. Um, yes, I say salam my husband because of potentially new viewers. How do you say baby
Girl, how many new viewers do you actually think you're getting at the moment?
in French? I don't know, baby.
Ever seen anyone in Chantal's chat be like, who's pooping?
Or shitty?
Actually, that would be funny.
My husband is more endearing, calling him by his name seems cold. Right. He hates when I call him Salah. KFG. I love KFG. And I think the business owners love it. They didn't have many customers, so, you know. People were raging mad that we ate there. Like, what? I don't know how people listen to that crap. Like, do you hear yourself? How ridiculous. You have to resort to raging about a couple of people supporting a
Girl, I've been talking about fucking ice cream and other people on YouTube for the last hour.
local business eating in
Don't get mad at me because my opinion is Chantal's fucking tone deaf to her situation and look at her now.
restaurant. Like, eating in a restaurant.
Guys, it's just a dainty meal for four. For one.
Like, it just never ceases to amaze me. Yes.
Milk, honestly.
They do deliver. We've ordered delivery before from there. KFG has no Hardee's. It's better. I know, time spoken. The nitpicking is, like, ridiculous at this point. It just makes me laugh. It's like you're
Oh, complain more, Chantal.
the only two eating there.
You've got other things to worry about, honestly, at the moment than other people's criticism of your content.
Exactly.
Like, legitimately everything.
So by that logic, go around to every single person eating.
Not every single person has spent the last 6 years complaining about their relationship with food and doing dumb shit to get paid on the internet, Chantal.
Actually,
To put it shortly.
okay. We were the only ones in the cafe. So the restaurant has two levels. The first level is just the restaurant, which when we came there were a few people eating there. They say that they get a lot of more delivery orders, but we like the cafe area. Bebe, I know Bebe, I think, is like
Chantal likes to eat down in the cafe because that's where they can also smoke shisha.
just a baby.
And she can imbibe in two of her favorite activities.
Don't support the economy. Like,
Puffin and puffin.
I don't know. The Santa Fe sauce, yeah. No idea, Armando. Fudge is yummy. Yeah, Nicole, you'll never understand these people. It'll drive you nuts, so don't let it. Go to KFG. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, people
Brown bears can weigh less than Ambi? What?
are, like, mad that I'm
Like baby brown bears?
eating now, like, at all. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird. We've actually bought a lot of food for people. A lot. I like KFG more than KFC, honestly. Their menu is so
Oh my god, girl.
interesting and delicious, yummy.
No, grown bears. Grown bears?
Yeah.
Adult
Money or salami? Why is it a business? Whose money it is? I've also never seen so many people. Right, Teardrop? Like, who cares? Why are people so obsessed with our
National
money?
Park Service
Like,
says
I don't
they
know,
can stand
man.
3 to 5 feet, which is as tall as Ambi.
Hey,
at
Huda.
the shoulder. Okay, that's...
Yeah.
at the shoulder is tall as Ambi. Most
Yeah,
adult
no,
males
maybe in a
typically
bit.
weigh 600
Shish
to
kebab.
900 pounds in midsummer. By October,
no, not
November,
just shish
large
kebab,
adult
but,
males
like, yeah,
can weigh
pretty
well
much, like-
over 1,000.
You know, not just that, but like when we would go somewhere, we would bring some food and groceries, a little bit of groceries, and yeah, we do a lot. We do a lot, and I don't feel like we have to explain. It's not a pissing contest.
That's crazy.
You know, if you're helping people out of spite and with malice in your heart as a motivation, that's it. That's evil.
Oh my god,
Someone
they
evil
can
would
be
do that.
tiny. They
That's
can
just
be like
weird.
90 kilos.
You know, like none of these people gave a shit about Syria before I came here.
Oh, why is she mad? Sorry.
It's pretty funny.
Again, Chantal, just a note, that's all about context. My awareness and, like, knowledge about Syria was very limited, and then it expanded once you decided to move to Syria. What I did know about Syria is that it was not a safe place for someone to move to, and that a whole lot of people were trying to get out of it. At a baseline.
I guess at least they still benefit for sure, but still, like, it doesn't, you know. The olive bar, which one?
I definitely watched TLC's 1,000-Pound Bears.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? If like Nat Geo, does Nat Geo still have a channel? I don't know, but if they didn't do that, they should.
Teardrop. Like, really.
Off the back of the success of 1,000 Pound Sisters and the cancellation of 1,000 Pound Besties, National Geographic Channel introduces 1,000 Pound Bears.
Where's my... He has money, I have money, it's our money, but we buy it. Yeah. So, yeah, it's all business anyway. It's weird. It's a weird sense of entitlement to that kind of information in our life.
Starring Big Bear.
Like, it's not your business. Well, I for one have no money, so I don't care whose it is. Spare me a penny. KFC chicken sucks. I'm sure every business there you eat it.
They just came out of hibernation and gotta lose weight quick.
Appreciates the money you spent. Yeah, Jill.
Yeah, it is giving meerkat manner. It's very, like, it's, I'm not pretending to be David Attenborough. I'm just a terrible reality TV show host.
Yeah.
Doing voiceovers from clips of bears from, like, 12 months ago.
I don't care, like, why other fat people of Boar World think that I don't have a right to eat every day. Like, even if I'm fat and I probably could starve for a year, it's not immoral to, like, eat something. And, you know, I have, like, 1 meal a day, and I have to take my medication with food. So
oh, it could be like Real Housewives, but with bears as well. Oh, we could have so many different, like... You could take so many different reality TV shows and make them bear-inspired.
Stop it. Really don't care what you have to say about it. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Mr. Foodie Beauty. Okay, Julia. Thank you.
Not Cutie Bear.
As fat people need to eat also. Yeah.
Alright, chat, this has got half an hour left and my butt is so asleep, so I gotta go. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you again for always making me laugh every single day. I appreciate it. Thank you for being on board for Bear Watch and Bear Talk and Creamy Talk and Kitchen Talk and just all the things. You guys make me really happy and I'm very grateful to you all. So thank you for being here. For those of you on the rewatch, thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. If you'd like to hit that like button on the way out, that'd be great. If you don't want to, I totally understand. But you've been wonderful. Please make sure you brush your hair and your teeth. Wash your face, get your steps in, hug a loved one. Don't be a dumpster fire on the internet. Be good people. Hug a bear. Maybe not a real life bear, but like, we'll say hi to a bear from a distance. Be nice to bears. And I'll see you all in the next video and or